Food and a show.
All right, and welcome everyone to Totally Online Game Group. We're glad you could join us as we embark on episode 57 of Atavar Ascension. Yay! Okay.
The fullest this table has been in.
Yes, I know. We got. Look at this. We got 5 players. This is crazy.
Unheard of.
We're
That's
starting
more
to fill
than-
things up.
Not 5.
Well,
what?
that's a
Three
lot of numbers.
away.
That could definitely
3
be
away.
more than
Okay.
5, sir.
Well, not 5.
Anyway.
Lower end.
Before we get started, as always, we got to give shout out to our sponsors. So, without further ado, Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. They are a great company, locally owned, family owned here in Central Florida, and they've got dice trays, dice bags, and tons of miniatures. Go check out their website, www.criticalhitgamingsupplies.com. And if you see something you like and decide to buy it, make sure you use discount code TOGG15 and you'll get 15% off your purchase. Okay. Next, Fan Roll. Fan Roll's cool, Fan Roll's nice. They got some stuff, including dice. Go check them out.
I was gonna be so mad if you didn't
Someone
rhyme
does-
it.
I had to rhyme it.
I was actually
Who
gonna
is
cry
this guy?
if
I
you
had to
didn't
rhyme
do
it.
it.
But
man.
they're pretty cool. Check them out in the description of this video. We have the links to both Critical Hit Gaming Supplies, Fan Roll, and our third and most important.
Obviously.
I thought it was true.
What?
Hey there, it's Zachary from SideQuest Cards and Games.
Jen's off the
Turns
phone.
It's good to see you again.
There you go. Didn't see
So
you
we
coming.
sell stuff that other people do, like dice. But we also sell stuff that the other sponsors don't, like gambling addictions to Magic the Gathering.
And candles.
We do sell candles too. They
Really?
also
One day we're gonna remember to bring them.
I
And
know.
amazing stickers.
I almost
bought a couple
bought one
stickers from
the
you
other
guys.
day
Yours
just
can
so I
smell
could
the
have them.
camera.
exactly.
True.
Smell-o-vision's coming. It's the future.
Yep.
But most importantly, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, at 1 p.m. at Oviedo Brewing. If you are local to Orlando and happen to enjoy doing Magic the Gathering, come join us as we do our Commander event. It'll be sanctioned play, prizes out for raffle. It's gonna be a good time.
Right. Other announcements, make them real quick, is next week, I think you said, Zach, you might not be here next week, so we
Probably not.
Might be down to 4 players next week, but we'll be back to the 5 o'clock time slot. Only reason we are pushed here to the 6 is because my day job stuff that I've been doing this week has made it necessary. But next week it hopefully won't be. Once again, we're getting this little bit of lag issue with the video. Got to figure out what that's all about. Sorry, we don't have that perfect yet, but we're working on it. Other announcements, you said the next event you mentioned, and then there's also the D&D event on the 26th. Did you mention that? I didn't catch
We did not know.
Okay, 26th of May. Okay, right here, the Dungeons and Dragons one shot. See, huh? Take a look. No,
That's so hard to read.
it's the Dungeons and Dragons one shot. It is at the Hourglass Brewing in Longwood, which is actually a really awesome place. Go check them out. It's gonna be, what's the time slot? 2 p.m. is the start, and it's gonna be anywhere between 4 and maybe even 6 hours, depending on how the sessions go. But we've got right now 4 DMs lined up, and we have some on standby in case we get even more people. But go check out SideQuest Cards and Games. Go to their website, check out their events, and sign up. And hey, you're in town and you're gonna be here for it. You could even have me run one of your games because I'm running one, or Logan over there is also running one. So check out the games that are available. Sign up. $10 for 46 hours of fun. So check that out. It's gonna be a great time.
You're running a game
Must
now.
order in advance. We are not taking walk-ins for that.
Yes, you have
Too hard to
order
organize.
We already have a few tickets sold, and they're slowly starting to fill up. So make sure, even though it's a little ways away, they're starting to fill up already. So check those out. Anybody else have any other announcements that they need to make? Jen has food in the mouth announcement.
My birthday's in May.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yay. Anything else?
I'd like advantage.
My social security
Oh.
number is.
All right.
I've been waiting for this all night.
I'm in a good mood.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah.
I think that's all the announcements then. So, without further
That's some weird
ado,
cheddar.
we bring you Atavar Sorry, I forgot to put the mics back on. All right, and we are back.
Give this man his plate. That is
I
way
mean,
too much
no,
shit.
it's not
So-
enough.
Where we last left off.
There you go. Yeah, you wanted.
I would, okay.
You have all night to eat it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Keep
So-
this in mind for DM inspiration.
I think I will. So where we last
We
left
can
off,
bribe the DM.
I'm inspired.
the party, which consisted of Patch, Leon, Jonathan, Corbrek, and Alpha, managed to confront Cathra, well, I guess you could call him the ringmaster or overseer of the weird carnival dimension that they were in. Carnival dimension that they were in. And they managed to defeat him. And by defeat, I mean they got what they were there for and GTFO'd. With the exception of maybe a party member or two, who Alpha, well, that wild magic finally reared up and kind of bit Alpha in the ass. But Alpha went out with a bang because instead of, well, doing what they were trying to do, they basically ended up disappearing into nothingness and being replaced by a unicorn. And that unicorn did not like that evil SOB that they were in front of and went to town on attempting to take out Cathra and his little buddies, his little demon friends. There was a lot of damage dealt. There was some oohs and ahs and really close to oohs. But everybody, with the exception of Alpha, managed to escape. And they even brought their friend Ernest and the lovely medical assistant that was there, the doc, helped her get out. They all managed to escape and found themselves teleported via that wonderful portal.
Starting to sound a lot like Andrew there, man.
You know,
Mm.
he wishes I.
How wonderful.
But they managed to get out and find themselves once again in the home of Sam Which, the wizard that had requested of them to find this tulip made of opal so that he could have that as a little thing that he needed for whatever it was. They're not exactly
Oh, so
sure.
he didn't even
Well,
tell
homie
you
wouldn't even-
guys what he wanted this for. You just said, "All right."
It was a bartering system. We should have just paid
It
for
was
the.
like,
we should have
hey,
just
yeah,
paid.
we'll identify those items for you as long as you go to this magic circus. And
We should have just paid, man.
can we just give you 200 gold instead?
This is my
No,
No.
not worth it.
But,
No, I think I need you to risk your lives.
but the nice thing is,
like the other.
he did identify your items, which you found out to be some pretty interesting. One was a strange-looking wand stick that turned out to be a Wand of the War Mage +1, which is a pretty nice item, specifically for some kind of. So you'll have to decide who gets to use that. One of the other items, they found an amulet of the Mighty Fists.
Patch has that.
Oh, come on! You get everything! The gauntlets? Give me the.
He got the wand of the war mage.
No, I gave that back
To who?
to you.
It was never mine to begin with.
Bro,
he
give me the
gave
necklace,
it. He gave it to
I punch
non-caster
people.
over here.
So do I do more punching than you do!
Well, I don't
I'm a monk, bro!
I don't even need the wand of the war mage anymore. I don't have guiding bolt, so I don't have any attack rolls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now,
Did you
Alpha
lose
did.
guiding
You-
bolt?
No, when we leveled up, I had the choice to take guiding bolt, and I chose a different spell.
now, speaking of magic items, you also were gifted by him. As you told him what happened, he actually felt very, very bad about it. And he gave you this little bag because as you
Oh, yeah.
appeared in his space, things were a little bit chaotic. as there were about 30 cats of various ages, from kitten to larger cat. Like,
Probably got fucking Garfield out here.
yeah,
I hate
all
monkeys.
just kind of all around. And this bag spilled over, and you saw some more cats falling out of this bag. And he seemed to be frantic, trying to usher them into the bag, which eventually he did. And he gave it to you guys. That looked, it's a bag of cats.
99
Bag of
cats in a bag.
Yep,
Take
basically.
one out, pass it
Who-
around.
who's
98
got-
cats in the bag.
Who's got the bag of cats? I feel
Somebody's
like
got
this
that
will be
breed.
relevant information.
I thought it did something like.
So, that is the items that you had found.
That's fine.
Then, after that, being the fact that you guys were pretty beat up, you ended up making your way back to the lovely Boulder Inn, where you had kind of set up temporary residency while you've been here in Ravensbarrow. You made your way into the inn and rested for the night. And it is now the next morning. Are you guys awake? And everyone is level 10. So you should have already leveled
Should've
your
told you.
characters up. Just to have a little fun on screen with that, why don't we go around for those whose characters are still here and alive? Tell us,
Rub it in.
what new
You
things
fuck
did you get as you leveled up to level 10? And if you remember, how many hit points did you have?
Doing fixed.
Yeah, which way we going? Which way? I'm assuming this way.
Wow, we all
let's
got the
just go.
save?
I went from 50-something to 73 hit points.
Nice.
I now have immunities to poison and diseases. That's still pretty good, though.
And as a reminder, for any of you who are watching, for my campaign, the question of what class did you take does not come up because they can't take any additional classes yet. Now, next level,
Yeah.
they can start doing it. Because for this game, you're forced to stay in one class until 10th level, and then after that, you can multi-class.
Did Tomer get any DM inspiration this session?
Jen did.
Tomer.
God damn it! I need one more to get Fey Touch, man!
Tomer all the way across the ocean. Like, man, I'm feeling inspired right now.
Shut up!
And then if it makes you feel any better, I don't even know where my character sheets like physically are. So any inspiration I did have, I don't know where it
You have no
is
idea.
because I write everything down on
Gone.
paper.
Reduced to
We'll see if we can look back through
So I'm
some
like,
of the
I
records.
got what I earned yesterday.
We'll see what we can look back through some stuff because I did have something
Yeah,
written down.
that
I
somewhere.
was like, I'm
That was
sure
it
I
for
have
me.
some.
Yeah, I
but, you
know
know,
you do.
It is what it is.
So,
my own
Patch,
fault.
what did you gain at level 10?
an extra spell slot and an extra cantrip.
All right.
Also, I could turn into an air elemental. which
There
is-
we go.
There's
That's
that.
the
Pretty
thing.
huge.
You can turn into elementals.
Yeah, I'm only using the air one though. It fits
Yeah.
the theme of the character.
Absolutely. And Leon, you're the only other one.
So I went from 65 to 73 hit points.
Nice.
I got a new cantrip.
What'd you pick?
I picked message.
Okay.
I got an extra 5th level spell slot. And then the last two things is my bardic inspiration die went from 1d8 to 1d10.
Ooh.
And I got the magical secrets feature, so I got the spell, the 2nd level spell Branding Smite,
Mhm.
and the 4th level spell Find Greater Steed.
Uh-huh. I know you were waiting for that.
Since the fucking beginning.
All right,
Leon was
so-
a horse girl the entire time.
He was a brony, dude.
That's
So,
worse. That's so
now-
much worse.
As Torbrek, Patch, Leon, and Jonathan, you eventually
level
make
Jonathan
your
up.
way downstairs,
How much time has passed? I don't remember that.
like an actual amount of time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
while
it
we were
was
in the-
weeks or like no time at all.
I
think
think
I
it was
remember
like
you
a
saying
couple
weeks.
months.
Couple
Months.
months.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, you guys ditched
shit.
Ronga for a hot fucking
Yeah.
minute.
Ron has just been sitting at the bar sadly.
No,
Aw.
speaking of which,
Bro, I got shit to do.
as you
Miss my
come
new
down for
friends.
breakfast, probably about halfway through, your guys just kind of eating a decent breakfast, and having some drinks. In through the door walks a familiar face, Ranga, who notices you, and you can tell.
Notice you know.
You can tell Ranga looks a little bit annoyed.
Got a beard now.
Yeah. He looks a little bit ticked off. And as he sees you, his eyes kind of go wide and the brows furrow with a little bit of anger. And what do you do?
I thought you all died.
Oh my God, Ranga!
Who are
How's
you
it been,
again?
Loka?
Oh yeah, you're that one person from the thing.
I knew we were
feel
missing
like-
somebody. I
I
just
feel
couldn't
like
think of the name.
we had bonded, and then we were gonna hang out, and then you guys ditched me for like 3 months.
You never responded to my message.
Oh, is
Yeah,
his name again?
Ronald?
Ronald, I missed you.
I walk off to the bar.
I wonder what his problem is.
He's an alcoholic. And that's coming from me.
Real recognizes real drunk that is.
And as Ranga
That's some serious
walks
shade.
off to the bar, seeming to kind of ignore you a bit.
Okay, bye again.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
You start thinking about the fact that Ranga just said, "Yeah, you guys been gone for 3 months," and you remember that's what Sam Witch also said something about you. You guys have been gone a long time. It felt like only like 3, 4, 5 days or something when you're in there,
I would have just assumed that Sandwich was a little crazy,
but now it's really
but
sinking
now
in.
I check my Astronoclocko.
Astronoclockometer.
Yeah,
and
that
yes, it's now working properly, just like it did when you first saw it. And holy shit, it is. It's been months.
Oh crap, guys! I show the date to everyone else.
Hold on. Does that mean? Oh, what? Well, no. That's the thing. It might give us some protection or some cover up. Because remember, before we went into the portal with the demon shits or whatever, we try to get information about that lord. I say this low in tones. We were trying to get information about.
Hey,
that
everyone.
Oh, he's like, you're not just
Hey,
saying this.
of Ravensbarrow.
No, but at least we had a 3-month cover up, so they might have forgotten about us. So if we didn't need to go, I'd have.
Oh, hold on. So we're like, because we're no longer wanted, right?
Been 3 months.
That's great and all, but I need to check up with my family back home as it's been 3 months.
Oh.
My mentor, I guess he's
While you're thinking of that, Leon, you start to remember yesterday in the evening as you guys walked back here to the love, and you were noticing things around the city because that, Hatch had checked the astronopocometer and Sam said you guys were gone for a long time, and so you were kind of looking around as you were walking back the lovely boulder, and things looked a little bit different. It was even in the nicer areas where you were, seemed a little bit dirtier, a little bit grimier. Like there were perhaps around some corners some people lurking, even in the nicer areas that seemed a little bit shady. The entire place just seemed like some stuff must have happened because it's got this heavy oppressive feeling about it.
neighborhoods.
I got a question.
Oh yeah, so you recall that when you came back initially, you met with her.
Mm-hmm.
She bitched at you guys for a bit, said, "I'm out,
Mm-hmm.
have fun,"
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
left.
that's right, because Grold is coming
Because
back.
you, who were there, would have remembered.
Damn, I never got her number.
Sorry, I didn't know we were supposed to hit on her.
Her what?
No one clued me in on that.
And that's not a super chat, so I'm not reading it out loud.
Her what?
Nobody should show up
Don't
there.
worry about it.
Okay.
Don't ask me why it didn't. I don't know. It should. I don't know why it didn't.
My joke is no longer funny.
What's the plan here?
Let's
Do we
see
still
here.
want to try to
Ah, there it is.
information
Oh, there we
I
go.
just wasn't
See, now we
scrolled
can
down
see
enough.
the bottom of the chat.
There we go.
Are we gonna try to
Patch tugs on Leon's shirt.
Yes.
You can cast sending, right?
Yo,
Like
give me a
message
Riz
from-
check.
I was just thinking about
from
that.
long distance.
Yes.
If you don't mind, I'd like to check in with my mentor.
Where's the roll, brother?
Over in my village that I definitely remember the name of.
Plus 20.
Of course.
29.
That's only 40.
29.
See how things are over there. As it's been 3 months and they haven't heard anything from me or
Okay,
anything.
so what's the message you want sent? Remember, you get 25
That's right,
words.
it's 25 words.
I got you, dog.
I don't even
I
think
got
it'll be
him too.
25. It's just like,
So,
hey, it's
10,
Patch.
10, and then I'll do the
Got
action.
caught up in some magical stuff.
The response.
It's been a while.
The response is just.
How is everything there?
They're dead. They're all dead.
Ah, shoot.
The fire.
You still got
The
8
burning.
You still got 8 words. If
That's
you want
it.
to- Okay.
Okay, so
He
that's
said, "Ah, shoot it."
and that's what you send. I assume you pretty
Yeah.
much okay. You're waiting. You're waiting.
Waiting.
waiting on the
You
world
don't
to
get
change.
any response.
Hey, Patch, I don't get any response.
Uh-oh.
Bad.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
So my thing is this: do you want to go back to your village? Or are we
I
gonna
feel
do
like I
action?
need to, yes.
All right. What's the fastest? What's the fastest way to get there?
I'd have to look at the map. That would be the fastest
Teleportation
way.
would
I'm
be
just saying.
Fucking
relatively
Ronga, like,
fast.
mind your business.
You guys remember teleportation is the fastest?
There are also other theoretical methods, but it would be quite a journey. And I don't think I could take everyone.
This place seemed something went down and we just missed it.
Probably. Patch is now worrying more about the fact that there was no response from yeah.
Okay.
That's the goal for the next. Let's just go that way then. Let's
Do I hear an ice cream truck?
Sounded like it.
Bro, where's pausing stream? We're getting
No.
ice cream.
I'm with Zach over here.
All right.
Do they have my
Anyway,
cotton
so-
candy dream?
Just fucking bolt out the
So-
door.
Fucked up SpongeBob.
So my thing is this: do we
And live.
do we take Grumpy Pants with us? Try to find passage over there to see if we get there that way, or we
Know that person. I just know.
I'll walk up to the bar towards Ronga.
Are you close with her?
I'll figure.
That's a guy.
Yeah.
I said her and then I changed it to him. I'm
No,
like,
you're good. I'm just letting you know it's been a minute.
For some reason, we've always pictured Ronga as a
I
girl.
know everyone just
I
assumes
don't.
because I'm
No,
a girl that I'm playing.
No,
a
actually,
girl.
it's because the first picture you sent of Ronga, it looked
It
kind
had
of like
titties.
a muscly girl.
Alright, well, I don't remember what he
I
was like.
I
I
walk
think
up.
I've seen you play more guys than girls.
I don't like to play women.
I walk up to the bar towards.
They're
Ronga.
weak and feeble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, controversy.
I'm off camera, so I can say the
Alright,
controversial
keep
shit.
drinking my drink.
That was the other side.
Hey, Ronga.
Hey.
What have you been up
No.
to? How's life?
Oh, it's going.
Pat shouts, have you just been hanging out here in the bar the whole time?
Hey,
I,
chill out.
Oh,
I
sorry.
do have a life of my own.
Are your missions completed where you're willing to travel with us to go get something else?
All I told you guys when we met was I had to get into town, and then we got into town.
Later, nerds.
So is that a hard no? Or
Why are you so
maybe?
grumpy?
I mean, I
he's
don't
like,
know
"Why
what
are
we're
you
asking.
angry
You
at
guys,
us?"
we were friends, and then we were like, "Hey, bud, let's go meet up." And then you said, "Haha, psych," and then ditched me for 3 months.
To be fair, we were taken into a portal where we had to defeat a demon to get.
Yeah,
our
but
man.
were you taken of your own? Like you weren't held
We tried to
hostage,
barter with the
alright?
guy. Listen, we tried offering money.
We were
wouldn't
only there
take
for a
any.
couple of days.
You were gone
Apparently.
for months.
Okay.
Some fey magic.
That's in the
crap.
past. We'll make it up to you. But
Mm,
do you want to come kick some ass?
I mean, I'm not opposed.
I like that
But
song.
like, got dinner reservations tonight.
Oh,
You got-
darn.
you got a date
oh,
or
well.
something?
Yeah, pretty hot.
All right, fuck this guy. Let's
We'll
just
be the judge of that.
on that note, I have an
Y'all
idea.
don't look at the same time, but
He goes, on that note, I haven't called D in a
Everyone-
minute.
I have an idea. I don't think either of you are going to like it.
I love ideas.
So we have an issue where we need to get somewhere.
Mhm.
In order to do that, we need high-level teleportation magic.
Mhm.
There may or may not be someone who possesses high-level teleportation magics that we don't like.
Who's that?
He goes by the name of Sam Witch. Have you heard of him?
Oh god damn it, that guy again.
Well,
I
as
swear
long
to
as he's
God.
not going to send us to the circus realm again, I guess it'd be fine.
And
If we go to another demon portal, I'll kick
Not
his
that it
ass.
wasn't fun. I will give it that, but it also wasted a lot of time, and now my family might be unalive.
right.
Yeah, join the club.
Great censoring.
They're dead. They're fucking dead.
Okay, so let's do this.
Anti-censor.
Let's go talk to Sam Witch. Try to get there as fast as problem. Let's take care of his issue first, because he's a part of our family, and we need to take care of our family first.
Yes, of course.
That's awfully thoughtful of you.
We take care of Patch first, and then we figure out maybe we can find more information about the route while we're over there, and then either come back here or figure something out from there.
Right.
I think that's our best plan of all.
A riz check.
What does this disembodied voice and thought think of our plan?
That's right, you're not even here.
So you all walk outside, and in the clouds, as if it were JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you see a cloud with what looks like a mushroom hat. And Leon, you hear a whisper.
I agree with that cloud.
There's clouds.
Speaking of clouds, it is cloudy out. It's really dreary.
Does it have a chance of meatball?
No,
I checked
but
Chris,
the
not
skies
Chris,
seem to be
Druid crap to see if there's
a
any
lot
chance for
darker
meatballs.
than you remember. It doesn't feel like this is normal, weather you would have experienced since you've lived up here for a while before. It's like this just doesn't feel right. I mean, it's like I've been through storms up here, and it can get kind of dark, but this is just odd. The skies seem like they're darkening more than you would expect for the weather.
I know what it is.
This guy's angry with us.
It's the absence of justice.
That was my second guess.
All right.
Well, if only if it was your second.
Now, while you're sitting there, a messenger runs into the bar and looks around, sees Runga, comes over, hands him a note,
No, because I'm that.
hands you the note,
God
and
damn it. Uncle
Black
gets up
apron,
and runs out the door.
yep, you know what's coming. Runga takes off.
Okay, bye.
I wonder what she's doing.
What a strange
It's
fella.
fine. You'll
Hey,
figure it out
I don't know.
Their
I
date
don't-
must have canceled.
So, what is your plan?
I'm heading back to Sandwich.
I'll follow.
Before we head to Sandwich,
Oh.
Leon tries to find an empty spot outside the tavern. As he pulls out his lute and he begins to play a new melody.
Plays his first.
Whoa, whoa,
his
whoa,
instrument
whoa,
for the
whoa,
first
whoa, whoa,
time.
That is not true. I have played it before.
The bard is barding?
Yes, let him bard. Let the man bard.
I have played it before. I'm
What
so
a
offended.
momentous occasion.
Hold on, our vampire was our main adversary last time that was played, right?
No,
Oh, no.
I've played it more recently.
Yes, he did.
Every time
Mean elf
I've done
women.
Speak with Dead, I've played it. Every time I've done Sending, it's been playing it.
It's-
Okay, so you did it right.
This is an ongoing joke. The bard plays no music.
Yes.
Or fighter,
Anyway.
I mean bard.
Fighter.
I mean, our paladin. I mean,
Yes.
He takes 10 minutes
take
to
it
do
back.
this, playing this
don't know
melody,
my background.
as forming before him is the shape of this winged horse creature.
Later steam.
I did it.
And
I was
as
wondering
it
if I
comes
could do
in,
that.
as it comes into being, standing there, and
Maybe a
It looks-
unicorn just in
can't
memory.
it's a Pegasus. It's a Pegasus,
Pegasus ass.
but it's a Pegasus, and it sees you, and it kind of stomps its hoof, bends its leg, and kind of bows its head in your direction, and then straightens back.
And I walk over, pet its mitt.
And it clearly likes this as it kind of leans into it. And
Shit,
you
that's
almost
what's
hear, not
I can't
not
reach.
verbally, but in your head, I've been waiting for you.
I'm his top guy.
Top
Patch doesn't
man.
see any of this because he's already heading to Sandwich.
With that, Leon's going to try and catch up with Patch and Twilight.
Okay,
On his
which,
magical flying horse.
as you do
How
on
far away
a
was it
Pegasus,
before?
Mm-hmm.
this is the first time
You said it was
you've
10
ever
minutes.
ridden a Pegasus. You didn't really even understand how this works.
Mhm.
But instinctively, you hop on its back. I mean, it's a horse, right?
Yeah.
And it just leaps up into the air. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Immediately gets bucked off, breaks his.
Well, I have expertise in that
Leon
now.
just has an
Oh, that's
epiphany that he
right.
can summon a
Man
I-
needs a new character.
I also, upon leveling up, got expertise in acrobatics and perception.
Yep.
I got way too fucking much this
Oh yeah,
level.
10th level was kick ass for you.
Can I
got a
can I
one
nerf
extra
Leon?
spell slot.
Oh no, I can nerf Leon.
Let's see. I got an 18.
How to
Okay.
nerf Devar.
You are
Turn it
kind of
back
taken
into
aback
thunder.
a little bit as it. I mean, you're like, whoa, shit. But you manage to hang on as your Pegasus leaps into the air and begins to half run / fly across the rooftop.
I'm
Not-
glad you like that, Oscar.
And as you are doing this across, you can actually see Patch and Torbreck and Jonathan kind of up ahead, and you're easily able to catch up with them. And the thing you notice more than anything as you are running across the rooftops is just the atmosphere around. While it is exhilarating being on the back of this steed and going through the air, the atmosphere, the air, and everything just seems oppressive.
Yeah.
Something is just wrong. And I also need to,
Okay.
you to actually roll perception.
Not the one I thought it was. Okay.
It's not the cool.
It's not the one that.
So how many members are in your family?
28.
Oh, I was
Okay,
adopted.
from your aerial,
Although my
semi-aerial
dad has
vantage
65
point,
children.
and
We fuck
your,
like rabbits.
your keen perception,
Oh, Patch doesn't know it.
Oh yeah, I was.
what
thinking
you
your birth
notice
father.
is that
Oh, you
Patch,
adopted
Torbreck,
by
and
not
Jonathan, as they're
carrying on.
walking
Okay.
along the street, further down, you know, amongst some of the crowd as the crowd are forming, you catch a glimpse of a figure that is carrying what looks like a woman in their arms. And it's really the coloring and patterning of their clothes that catches your eye from this. It's familiar as all.
Here, history? Which one?
Whichever's better. I'll let you pick.
That is an 18.
18. Okay.
My
Zach.
rabbit folk.
Hi, I'm sitting at this table.
Hi,
Yeah.
Zach. Welcome back. Have a heart attack.
Give me a perception check.
I guess that's a problem.
That would be a 20.
Okay. As you are walking down the
Kinda funny.
street, carrying, you know who in your arms, you see a strange sight off in the distance of what looks to be a Pegasus, kind of bounding along the rooftops, coming in your general direction. And it's kind of hard to tell from this distance, but looks kind of familiar figure on its back. You're not exactly sure.
Flying horses, god damn it.
Leon, with your little insight and or history roll.
Yep.
You just think in your mind,
I'm gonna
question mark?
get
This
close.
man wants some money right now.
90-foot flying speed, by the way.
Gold?
Oh, yeah.
Money.
Money.
So, you two, go ahead and
I
give me
like
perception
money.
checks now.
It's a hard 90-degree turn.
Based on
Pegasus
sight?
just goes.
Based on sight?
Yep.
Oh, that's not even a D20. No, thank God I have advantage. Oh, it didn't help much. That was a 16.
Dirty 20.
30, 20,
16.
You have
Okay.
really good eyes because you're carrots or what?
I have really good eyes because I have a pair of goggles that give me really good
Ah,
eyes.
not because you're a bunny.
And also, I'm a wisdom build.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us that cool. Like,
Noted.
Even with your 16, it is not hard to notice this, as
even
a
with
lot
the
of
16,
people
I feel like
ahead of
16 is
you
pretty
even seem to
high.
be going, oh, and pointing up. You look up as on the rooftops next to the street you're on, you see a Pegasus bounding across them, going past where you're at
That's
a
kinda
fairly
weird.
good clip with Leon on its back.
Wait a sec. I know that guy.
He's on fire.
And he is going right past you, almost as if you guys didn't even exist. It's like he's like got a mission. He's going somewhere.
When did he get a horse?
I don't
A
know. but
flying horse. No,
let's
that's
follow. Hey, maybe if we follow, we also get flying horses. That'll help get to your parents.
I don't know if I want a flying horse.
Yeah, but what if it
that
helps
seems like
us
a
get-
lot of
But
responsibility.
what if it helps us get to your parents faster?
I mean, it probably would, unless
That's
this
what
guy
I'm
can
s-
teleport us.
Listen,
I can turn into something that flies, you know.
you're right, but save your spell slots.
Maybe not a horse, but like a bird or something.
How about we just follow where he's going, just to figure out where the hell he's going?
I am slightly curious,
Yeah,
but I
let's-
also feel like I need to talk to the sandwich guy because again, I'm kind of worried.
but I'm assuming he wants all of us there, so why don't we just follow Leon and then go
Maybe.
straight to Sandwich?
I can get the ball rolling.
I'm gonna go follow Leon wherever.
Is he going in
He's
generally
going in the same direction
Yeah.
you're heading. But he just like
He's booking.
went right past.
I
He's
do
booking past.
hurry my pace though.
Okay. As you guys pick up the pace a little bit, what you notice is that probably a good block away, and Leon is now up, like he's like a block ahead of you. He and the Pegasus leap from the rooftops into the street,
That's gonna damage those.
and
They
and
have good insurance.
go and seems to
Not
go
for flying
forward for
horses.
a little bit more, maybe about half a block, and then stops. And you guys, so right now, at this point in time, you're not quite a block and a half behind him, but you're catching up quickly because he has stopped.
So does the Pegasus do like that long like wing assisted jumps then?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just straight up flying.
No, it's not straight up flying, and it's not just like running and leaping on rooftops.
I mean,
It's like a
bounding
combination.
with the wings.
It's
of-
bounding,
yeah.
so like
If you
I mean, it's
wanted
like
to,
a light
you could
touch.
fly.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's drawing attention at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
just ruining
you
these people's
stopped.
rooftops.
Gold. That Pegasus you saw, it makes a beeline for you, jumps off the roof, runs, and then
Dead.
stops right in front of you.
You.
And that is
Terrifying.
clearly Leon on its.
The horse has chosen
haven't
you
seen
to
in
die.
ages. Leon, you see Gold standing there with what looks like a pretty beat the fuck up Persephone in his arms.
Hey, yo.
Gold.
Leon, this is far too convenient. Get off now. And I set Persephone on the ground.
Get off right now? Right in public?
What's going
All right,
on?
well, I'm gonna need a minute.
You're not there yet. Shush.
You have been gone so long. I've been hopping from plane to plane chasing you. What the fuck happened?
Okay.
Quick, whatever your highest level healing spell is now, please.
Right. I'm going to cast 5th level. I don't think I can. Yeah, no, my Cure Wounds is from Macfumid Citron. So I'm going to
Kill.
5th level Healing Word.
At the same time, I'm going to 3rd level cure.
Okay.
5d4 plus 4.
3d.
I put you where you're at.
Oh, okay. I was literally in the middle of doing it. I was like, what just
Yeah,
happened?
I just took care of it.
I
Okay.
swear to
11.
God. I hate this red thing.
That is
I
going to be
spit on
20
you.
from me.
Oh, nice.
Let's see, that's 4, 6, 7, 11, and 18 plus 4, 18.
Okay. Between the two of you, Persephone, you are feeling stellar.
Dandy.
Yeah. You're
Still look like shit.
yeah, you still look beat up, you're bruised and
What
everything,
haven't
Yeah.
you?
What's the
but
difference?
you feel so much better and you start to regain consciousness at this point in time, thanks to all the healing. And your eyes begin to flutter open. You are still You still have some bruising and discoloration, but like the damage is gone. But the exhaust, sheer weight of what has happened to you is you just
You have like
technically
4.
no. But it
better
feels
RP like you
it
do,
feels
though.
like it feels like you have a couple points of exhaustion. You're like, oh, you've been through the ringer. But
You're so tired.
you are physically you are actually 100%. But it's just it feels mentally like you've been through hell.
So, there was more or less an unintended consequence to an action that was privy to that consequence
Y'all bit off.
intentionally.
You're on the ground. I'm still
Yeah,
closer
better.
to you.
You can sit.
Drops you.
You know, you're on the ground, like with us around you. at that
I
point.
start to sit up. I'm looking around.
As you look around, there is actually kind of a
Where?
crowd that's gathered around what's going
Are
on,
we?
and you two finally pull up with Jonathan
Okay,
and
I'll
Toe as
pull
well.
up.
Is that who I think? It's Cole and the other lady.
We're in Ravensbarrow.
Treasure room.
That's
That's right.
that's
Is that-
been nearly 5 months.
You were just in the big treasure room.
No, Persephone, we were in the abyss. I pulled you from that.
I got a question. Who the fuck are they?
Ash runs over to Gold, very happy to see you. He acknowledges Persephone as well and says, "Oh, hey, you're alive."
So you're happy to see you. I
Gold
acknowledge you.
sees Patch leap with bounds.
the fucking like catch like the princess carry.
I opened my arms for a big embrace.
I would like to say while this is going on amongst the crowd, I will run up a building and
that?
just land behind
What's that song
Gold,
called? Chariot
Okay.
of Fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I'll tap Gold.
Give me an acrobat.
Well, I can do that normally.
I want to see how well you pull this off. Do you know, is it a crowd pleaser or is it like
Jumps
oh,
into
that's kinda
Gold's
cool.
arms and knocks Persephone out of
15
the.
plus 7. Okay. It's impressive as all hell.
As they're embracing, I'll just tap him on the back of his shoulder. What are these guys? As I look
Tap
at
me or tap Gold?
tap Gold, but I'm looking at your face because you're embracing him.
I
Oh, hey,
hear the
this is
ice
our
cream
good
truck
pal.
again. It's
I pay
closer.
no mind to the tap on the shoulder as I'm currently fixated on giving a warm embrace to my.
Oh,
Oh.
it's so good to see you.
So this is the half brother of that lady that we met.
That is correct. Yes.
Who is this guy?
Your sister's mean, by the way.
You have a sister?
This saves me so much trouble.
Half sister, I think. Hi, I'm Torbreak.
We're,
Hi.
And
Persephone.
never mind the
Oh,
introductions.
meanie.
We'll get to that later.
I just introduced myself. But what
Where were
happened
you
to
headed
the
in-
treasure room?
Wait, Persephone.
I feel like I've apparently waited long enough.
I don't know what you're talking about with the treasure room. Oh wait, no, you're talking about that thing from forever ago.
It was yesterday, not even.
Everyone, where were we headed with such haste?
All right, so first we went to get our items identified, and then
Right now, I
this
don't.
crazy wizard. Well, hang on, there's some buildup.
We were gonna go to Patch's place because he can't get contact
Yeah,
with
yeah,
his
but-
mentor.
Yeah, basically, it's been like 3 months since we've been on this side of
Hell, I'd
things.
say.
That is a great question.
I'm
Is
getting
it
there.
close?
You
Where
just-
are
you
we?
keep
No
telling
one
I
is
me
live in a
about-
place on the
I
map.
said
I'm
we're
pulling it
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I just woke up.
Long story short, I tried to contact them via Leon's spell here, and they didn't reply. So now I'm kind of worried about them because it's been 3 months.
So, all right, hold on. I don't mean to cut your journey short, but I think we need to talk to Silver. And secondarily,
Who's Silver?
His
Persephone,
stepsister.
wait.
Hi ho, Silver.
I don't know what's happening.
Did you try to reach out to anyone other than your mentor?
No.
And if you'd like.
I say we head back, see Silver. I have questions. And quite frankly, I think we should double check before we sail across a continent.
Excuse me, Gold Boy. She gone with your mom.
I'm sorry, what?
You have a mom?
She left with her mother.
Most people do.
To where?
Alright. Let's
But she got
Jason, at this point, ignoring Oscar from here on out. I walk further into the alley and I summon the Silver Flame to
Okay.
communicate with Silver.
Okay.
Before you walk off, I'm gonna say like, okay, well, I'm still gonna. Okay, well, I'm gonna head on to the wizard. I'll see you all in a bit.
Sticking around here.
Leon, can someone tell me what the fuck's going on?
Where did you go?
No.
Because he left. He's
Hey.
not helping me. I don't know him.
Okay, so
So much confusion. I love this.
we're gonna handle it one thing at a time.
Thank you.
So,
You don't want chaos?
gold. No, I thought it was fun. That's why I let it go on for a little bit. So, gold. As you activate your mark, you hear back in your head, you finally made it. You find that group of yours?
Yes.
Good. I apologize. Got a little bit sick of dealing with them while trying to help my mom. She's still not doing 100%. She has been through the ringer.
She's safe though, right?
Yes, we're on the other side of town. We just have taken up residence in an inn away from them, so as we're not to be disturbed.
I respect your wishes.
Thank you. If you need me, though, you know where to get, how to get to it. Now, Persephone,
Yeah.
Leon, you seem like you have been engaged in conversation
Yep.
as to what the fuck's going on here, and you seem to be the one that is gonna be answering the questions. So why don't you two have your conversation as to what needs to happen between you guys?
Guess it's a minute. Happening?
Right. I suppose it would be fair to explain things to you, as far as I know. The last time that we saw you was back in that treasure room you continue to mention. You sprung at the first sight of one of the rods, and then you were gone. Just disappeared.
Okay.
And we don't know where you went. We wanted to look for you, but we had no avenue to. And here in Ravensbarrow was our next lead for dealing with.
Be careful.
Yes, absolutely. I will need a either
It's a
persuasion or
I
deception.
don't
You
know
don't
what
have to
the
tell us
plus
which.
is.
Just roll.
Sorry,
You're
you
doing
wizard?
insight.
Yeah.
So that is going to be
That's a
for
natural
you.
one.
I have my sheet up.
Oh, you do.
That's a plus
Ooh.
0, so that's a 2.
Emotions are on the
He
table.
beat you with a 1.
You don't. You don't have
Did
to
you
say
really?
whether it's deception or
You're both charisma
or
builds.
persuasion, but he beat you. So
Well, insight's not a charisma, insight's a wisdom.
yeah. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
so
thought you were,
you-
that's right. You're not making the deceiver.
you
That's
100%
great.
believe
That
he
one.
actually does care.
I mean, I would have. That would have been the. That would have been the result anyway. Considering,
Yeah, sure would. Okay.
Considering I was one of the people who said, "Hey, she just disappeared. The fuck are we gonna do? How do we save her?"
Meanwhile, everyone else, hurry, let's move the goal.
Yep.
And I was just like,
Alright, well,
we did fight to keep that portal open.
yeah.
what can we do?
Petra's always sketched out by Persephone anyway.
Now,
Like, my demon lady.
Our little bunny friends are racist.
after that, we made our
God.
way here.
You're right.
You're the horned folk.
I am right.
Oh no.
What a implication.
After that,
The terrible
we
turn of events.
Yeah.
we made our way here to Ravensbarrow, as that is, like I said, where our investigations were aiming to lead to. We were making decent progress investigating, as in a bit of a or as
Everyone in the bar looks up.
Give
So,
me a.
yeah, I was like,
Oh, that's
does
right,
Give me
everyone
a,
right.
go?
give me a
They're
history
in some
check
alley,
with
yeah.
advantage.
5.
The homeless guy
Is it
that's sitting next to
history?
Yep,
Hey,
history
did you
with
just say
advantage.
Lord O'Rourke?
That's an 11.
Lord
Okay.
O'Rourke, right?
That's my twin brother, who I
And
hate.
you don't you don't remember all the details because it's been so long, but you do remember when you were up here working with the empty ones.
I have all my notes.
Yeah, I do.
I have a feeling she does it. Insight.
But you remember
Sounds sketchy.
we had some dealings with that. You just don't remember all the ins and outs of it right now because it's been such a long time. But you
do
know,
I think good or bad?
you think,
Feeling?
well,
How's the vibe check?
the vibe check is we did bad things
Bougie
and we
cupcakes.
were kind of
$27 for
working
6
with
packs.
them on bad things.
Alright.
So therefore,
They're made to order,
as
though.
far as you're concerned, it was all
Fine.
good because it
Cool.
benefited you.
Everybody cool.
But it was not.
Okay.
It's not on the
Yeah,
up and up.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
no,
I will
high
say
up
that.
on the
Yep.
How could you?
legit scale.
Exactly.
Caramel or raspberry?
So we
In
can
theory, it could also be Dolce
Dolce de leche.
See.
Yes.
How fancy.
put-
No habla
Dolce de
español.
Lucy.
My favorite thing is she thought it was Spanish and not Italian.
Dolce de Lucy.
Loca la tocola.
Boca de Pepe.
Boca de
I've been
Bebe.
moving it back. Alright, so yeah, yes, you were saying Lord what's his face?
Lord Aurora.
See.
And then from there, we thought that we had time to. Hold on a sec. We
Held many seconds.
yes, we met up with Sylvestra. She required
With
assistance.
who?
Gold's half sister.
And we
Apparently,
met her.
yes.
Kind of like a play on words.
As it turned out, Torbrek, the
No kidding.
Just gonna hand him a stack.
Torbrek, the Firbolg, and someone who's not here
Hold
anymore.
on. Actually, what happened to Tomer?
So Tomer.
Oh, you missed that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot to it's been a minute, guys.
Oh, I remember what happened to Tomer.
He died tragically.
So Tomer went.
He
His
got a
separate way.
hemorrhoid and got lost in a
God
ditch.
damn it, I need to get checked.
No,
The sea dragons.
Tomer became the
You
captain
do in
of the
this
sea
universe,
dragon.
apparently.
So the thing is, Tomer became
was
the
just
captain
funnier
of the
when I
ship of the
said
sea
it.
dragons.
Yeah, no, I know that much.
And then he went to go regain as much power as we needed in these.
Specifically, the ship that he took over was the Alabaster.
Yes. He went to go gain power back after all the red dragons of the sea were turned into basically bandits and criminals. That's not what he was raised in.
Right, so
I relay that.
okay.
And then, like I said, we made our way to Ravensbarrow. Now Torbrek and Alpha, who's no longer with
Torbrek,
us.
new guy. Alpha,
Also,
haven't met yet.
you can't meet.
Okay. Not allowed to.
No, they're
Hello.
dead. They showed up, apparently from the Feywild, and we know now that Alpha was somehow, according to Sylvia, that Alpha's very existence would help spread the rumor.
It's fine.
Okay.
I
I don't know why you asked me to explain things if you're not gonna.
didn't. I just said what happened.
That is exactly what.
All right.
Explain.
All right. I just woke up from apparently a very
Yeah,
long
fair
nap.
enough.
Never transpired.
Um,
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, you got pics to prove it.
Insight.
with
Screenshots
Alpha,
or didn't happen.
with Alpha and Torbrek, because Alpha was a threat to how things function, Sylvestra wanted to put them out of their
That's
misery.
Gold's sister.
Gold sister.
Okay, you're sorcerer, not a warlock, because I was going to say Eldritch Blast.
Well, I do have that spell.
Well, there you go.
I think.
You should, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, actually, I think.
Pretty sure.
So what we did
Yeah,
is
you
we helped Sylvestra to save her mother.
I gotta ask.
I would say yes.
She's not my type, but she's objectively attractive.
Oh, what's her name?
D, it's been a while. She's still back in
Kyver.
Kyver.
Oh,
Dunkirk.
hold
Got
on.
it.
Dunkirk.
Yeah,
Hold
it's been
on.
3 months.
How
More-
many times did you see
Plus
these
what?
nuts?
More important question.
Yes.
How's Jonathan?
Well, he went off with Patch just.
Wait, did he?
Yeah,
he's following you.
He's following you right now.
What a bro!
He saw Persephone, said nope.
Wow,
I
this
can
is
neither
single
confirm nor deny that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, the only people here is me, John, Leon, and then Gold in the alley.
Well, hey,
So I've
Jonathan, I
only
didn't know
fucked
you,
one
didn't
of
know
the
you were
party
real like
members
that.
right now. Got it.
Yeah, that's why you two are having the conversation because the only other one that you know, or the only other two you know, one's in an alleyway doing his own thing, and the other one took the fuck off, and Jonathan went with him. So you don't know this guy,
I was like,
and Leon's the only other one standing there.
So just to wrap things up, in order to allow Alpha to live, because we didn't see fit to just snuff their life out,
because we haven't done
We
it
got
before.
him
Go
killed.
on, yeah.
we kill bad people.
I will
Well,
chime in
apparently-
after hearing that. Go. I think we avoid it if at all possible.
Do we?
We try.
Did we?
Anyways,
What do we avoid?
Look,
At all
we're-
possible?
I'm on my phone call.
We're not here to argue that. What we're here to do is to inform you. So, Alpha was allowed to live because we helped Sylvester save.
But they didn't live.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
We helped Sylvester save her mother. Then from there, because of how things were proceeding, we figured that we had enough time and enough in between where things were not going to proceed any further. We
No.
No, we actually did, bro. Before you went into the carnival, you actually did a little bit of.
That's your idea.
The
of
episode
flying.
I missed was a shopping episode.
when
That's
we
me
were
shooting it down.
when we were saving Sylvestra, we had recovered from the warehouse that she was being kept in a few minor magical items.
Afternoon swords.
He forgot the most.
Oh,
Speaking of
afternoon,
swords
ladies.
and synthesizers, he forgot the most important
The
part of that story.
monkey!
Wait, hold on. They're not just the most important part of that story, but we have to say it. One.
I'm so out of the loop.
I'll give you a hint.
I know
On
what it
three.
is.
No,
One,
No,
two,
not
three.
those.
Nipple tassels. Okay.
Tassels. I forgot about that.
Huh?
That rascal.
It's fine.
He says nipple tassels in almost every time he chats,
It's
but
fine. I said eat dicks, and
that's close enough.
it seemed fitting.
He said on three.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and I said it
One,
on
two, three.
Did I have
On
three
three.
nipples?
No.
1, 2, 3. On three.
Great to
Great.
see the band is back together.
You have a girl again.
Yay!
There are
Anyway,
boobs in the street.
continuing on.
Were there, though?
We recovered some minor magical items, and
I love you, sweet.
we thought it fit to try and get them identified, as of course none of us know identify.
Coincidentally,
Coincidentally.
would have
And,
taken it off a spell list.
Go on, you're fine. You're fine.
That's not here nor there.
we met an individual named Sam Witch.
That sounds like a bullshit name, but go on.
It is a bullshit name. I hate him.
Sounds like a dick. Go on.
He is a son of a bitch.
He agreed to help us identify
Says Alpha.
a few magic items in exchange for retrieving something for him, instead of giving him payment. He gave us very little information. He just said, hey, here's this demi-plane or something along those lines. Go in there, retrieve this item, come back, 5 minutes. Well, Alpha ended up dying in there, and we probably all would have died if it weren't for Alpha. So Alpha's sacrifice at least was meaningful. And we come out, and it's 3 months later, despite the fact that we spent maybe days.
Okay, so on how long?
5 months.
Like a year?
5 to 6 months.
Well, you went in the game.
I know the time system's different.
It's about 5 to 6 months. Yeah, basically a month. Well, a month is effectively like 7 weeks.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
So
why I was
it's
like,
a long time. 3 months is.
That's
fucking nuts.
catastrophic.
3 months is like almost half a year of our
Well,
time.
now I'm even. Patch has doubled his pace.
I just realized how time works. Shit.
Oh, shit.
wait, you have more of it here?
Yeah, because remember, there's
So you can
it's
slow
7
down?
weeks, and each week is 7
Wait,
days, so it's
time.
49 days in a month.
Yeah, time got doubled in
What are you
this
gonna
world.
do?
What are you talking about? You don't need to step it up.
Thank
You gotta slow down. Chill out, man. You're a druid.
Okay, so a bunch of shit
Not right
happened.
now. How can I?
You ditched me, identified some stuff, came back 3 months later.
We were not told that it would take 3 months.
Well, probably.
Told us
That's
we were
how
going to
con
the
men
circus.
work.
Wait, I'm not there.
Did we at least did Did we get anything from the treasure? What happened at the treasure room?
We got a fair amount of treasure. I'm actually quite wealthy at the moment, but I have very little
Do I
to
have
do with it.
Where's money on my character?
I think
I'll show you.
actually
but-
gold's loaded right now too.
How much
Yeah.
does gold have?
Enough.
Gold had 6,000 before taking any of the loot from the cave.
Yeah. Basically, remember, I don't have the
Way more than
exact
I
numbers
do.
in front of me, but
Daddy
to
Warbucks
recap
over
for
here.
you, to make it easy.
I do have the status
Bro,
over
I have
encumbered at the
0
moment.
gold.
Yeah. Well,
Because
Doing
gold has
great.
weight in my
you got
character
zapped
sheet.
away before you could collect
Well,
it.
no, I'm just announcing. I don't have. I'm literally a
But
broke bitch.
To clarify it, to remind you, you guys literally pulled in between actual coins and everything, like 100,000 some gold pieces worth of coins and everything. But the vast majority of that
And to rebuild.
went to rebuild Fiber after the devastation there.
Is that a real? It's been a
Yeah.
minute for me.
Yeah.
How?
But
how
you
is-
still
how
ended
is-
up with like
Just give it
20 something
Mhm.
thousand gold to divide amongst yourselves at that time. So you each ended up with like 5 or 6 grand
Mhm.
worth of gold. Once you sold off
Mhm.
some of the art and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a nice chunk from that treasure room,
Mhm.
but the majority of it ended up going to the town.
Yeah, and I imagine I didn't get my share anyway. 'cause I
You didn't
was
get your share
there.
'cause you
That's
were
totally
gone.
valid. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
makes sense. Solid.
No, that doesn't mean that they didn't. They
Oh, no,
wouldn't
but
share
it's-
something.
Yeah,
with
it's
you
fine.
about
Did we put out the? Did we go back and help out town that I?
Fiber.
How's the tavern doing? Are they good over there?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
no, I know. I probably shouldn't have asked you while
The
you were
husband's
eating.
dead as fuck.
I'm gonna go wash my hands now because that was a very messy cupcake.
It's a good cupcake.
So,
it
Transition
was
to someone
fucking
else.
great.
We'll pop
So-
back to me. It's fine.
We can fill us
Torbrek.
later.
While you were doing a little bit of acrobatics to kind of enter this, you actually did have several people that kind of saw what you did.
Ah.
They're staring at you oddly because you are kind of an oddity, and you know this. But
With the fish
there's
islands and the
also
guy
some
skateboard.
awe as to the prowess that you just displayed, and one young man actually walks up to you and says, "That was amazing."
It was just
Sir?
that was totally
Wicked.
wicked.
That was
Totally.
No, he goes, "That was amazing, sir. I'm impressed. Bravo!" And then he pulls out 2 gold pieces and hands them to you.
He was
Dude,
still
you're
running though,
rich.
so he just bulldozes this
Holy
kid.
shit, you're rich.
Yeah.
I would say
That's actually a lot of money. This guy, if you look at him, he's
there we go.
actually dressed
100
pretty
more
well.
coin weight.
He obviously has got
Whoops.
some money to throw around, and he appreciated what you did. He thought that was really cool.
Must
right.
be a nice
I
problem.
appreciate that. You, I will. If I'm ever in town, I will do some performances.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Would you please leave the premises? This is the private matter. Everybody leave.
I apologize. Sorry.
Could you leave
After
a
you
review on
walk
Yelp?
away.
After I
Thanks for your
start
money. Now get the
shooing
fuck
everybody
out.
away,
And they kind of disperse.
Actually,
I'm
a
gonna
wizard's
block
advocate.
the
A bit of the
exit.
journal.
for gold to get out of the alleyway because I have some things that I want to.
Okay.
Achu. Achu.
So
Achu.
you two kind of are finishing up your conversation. Before we get to you, so you do your little flip and
Fuck
everything,
you.
and as you said, you kind of block the alleyway so that Gold, you finish up your little conversation with Sylvestra, and you turn around to kind of walk back out into the street from the alley that you stepped into, and there's the new guy, kind of standing in the alleyway, just looking at you. Seems like he's waiting for you to come up.
Wait, did he do this after he tapped on his shoulder?
Oh, this is way beyond that.
I'm sorry.
You're
Did you
gone,
say your
man.
name?
It doesn't matter. You can go.
Goldmere.
Oh, that's rude.
You said you can go to different dimensions and portals and such like that.
I have the capability of doing so
Have you ever been to
under condition.
into the Feywild?
Several occasions, yeah.
Is there a way of getting somewhere?
It would depends on the person. What do you ask?
Give me a great intelligence check.
Sorry, I was researching something. What just
My
happened?
brother in Christ.
I blocked off gold passes right to have a couple ones with gold.
That would take an 11. So.
Have a
The
what?
jump-
Eleven.
he's just
As
about to
far
jump
as you
into
know-
the
Having an
alley.
intimate conversation with gold.
Yeah,
It's
what did you just say?
you really.
though?
You,
If
okay,
you
hold on,
get-
guys. Hey, pay attention here. Give everyone their due. Pay
That's
attention
what I'm
when
trying
it's
to
their
do.
turn.
I'm trying to figure out what he's saying.
I know, but pay
dare you.
attention to when it's their turn instead of asking questions. Try to allow people their time in the spotlight. So, when you think about it, you know for a fact that, all right, I had to kind of call on the boss in order to make those jumps from one place to another, and that only happened because it was mission oriented. As to what you were focused on supposing to be doing. Just like, oh hey, can I get this, can we take this person to this location? You know for a fact he's not gonna do it unless there's a mission involved that he's like, yes, this is important to do. So if he doesn't agree with it, he ain't gonna do it, and you don't have that capability yet. So you're like,
I don't get that kind of swing.
yeah.
Possible.
While feasible, I can't get it. I'm not yet at that
I'll make-
capacity.
I make you the same promise that I make. Patch and I know them.
I don't even. I
Who
put
said
my
to
hand
pay
back
attention?
out.
In your hand, you find a. This
It
is
doesn't shake your hand again.
this is who I am. I am one who's willing to get stuff done, one who's out, who's helping someone drink and calm their nerves after being through a shit show. It's the sugar
I'm sorry, is
brown.
gold approved now?
It's the dwarven
No.
brown sugar whiskey that I made.
Yeah,
It's just
brown
the
sugar
fucking
bacon.
young
Yeah.
ethanol fumes. Just God, fuck.
No.
Hun, your
It's
wine
brown
consultant
sugar
is
bacon
showing.
whiskey. It's strong, but
But you would still get the fumes.
Yes.
That's what I'm going.
it's actually for you when you smell this because of the
What does
quality
your
of
elf
this.
nose smell?
Even that strength, which turns you off initially, there's an after smell of sweetness that it's like, this is interesting,
Just
and
like
maybe
this.
someday I'd try it, but it seems a little strong.
I pocket it.
Fine.
He just takes his.
Dude, I have like 5 other ones. It's fine.
He goes,
Bro, he's got a fucking 6-shooter of flasks ready to go.
It's just surprising
Opens up his coat.
how good the
Just
quality of the
launches.
shit he's got is.
So listen, I'm gonna make you the same promise because I don't know you. I'm assuming you're part of the original.
I am the leader of the Blue Devils. On paper.
Are we at a
Not
leader?
anymore.
Not anymore.
Paper wise, you're not on there anymore.
Yeah, he
I'm
is.
not there.
Oh, he is.
Oh, yeah.
I took you off. I scratched it off my.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did?
you
No, I'm just.
Wrong.
Oh.
Snuck
Yeah, no,
it.
they were
Oh,
certainly
once.
fucking gone at the time.
All right, listen here, Big Chief. I will follow you if you help me get me back home. Give you my blood, sweat, and tears, and some liquor in the end to help you get whatever you need to get done.
I tell you what,
Baby.
I'll make you this promise. We deal with the demon that's been harassing this group, who's been
It was like,
causing us so
hey,
much grief,
hey.
who's
She's a
going to
tiefling, not a
put,
That's why your bunny's racist.
who's going to put another, who's going to put another rod in the ground. I'll get you the thing. I put my hand out for a third fucking time.
I spit in my hand and then I shake his.
There you go.
All right, deal's a deal. And then I'll say I got rid of the crowd. So where we going next, boss?
Wonder what that was.
Well,
Well, I didn't know where the fuck
didn't
Patch went.
quite get rid of the crowd because there's a lot of people that are going about their daily business. They're milling around.
Well, just the ones that were staring at me. I
Yeah,
was like,
you don't have a.
Meanwhile, his Pegasus is still
You
chilling.
don't have an
I'm
audience.
just chilling.
yeah,
Like,
I'm just trying to get rid of the audience.
Yeah, no, you're
I
good.
wonder when they're gonna be done with
And
the
then I'll come back to
conversation, you know?
these two.
Logan.
Yeah, if only I knew what the fuck Patch
I
was
fucking
doing.
know, right?
It's
a
been like
strawberry
40
one, right?
minutes now, so Patch is probably
It's
done.
My strawberry's my favorite.
Excuse me.
No, and it really hasn't been that long in real time. 'cause
His conversation with her was.
I imagine that we're all happening about
they're
the same
all
time.
happening at the same time, and
Well,
it's
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
their
no, but,
conversation was like 20
like-
to 30 minutes.
not that much, and it's a longer walk than that.
They
So-
spark notes to each other in actuality.
Well, I'm not going to say no to
Circus,
that.
no gold for you.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Ask you.
Whoa, hot demon lady.
Whoa, mama.
Hi.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm Persephone.
This is you've
Who
met
are
Persephone
you?
before.
No.
I have. I'm not
Yeah,
there.
no.
Oh, him.
He
no.
hasn't.
I was
No.
just making a joke.
She's actually damn gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm real
She,
fucking hot.
she's a hot woman.
You're about to
Well-
say something mean.
Yeah, but too bad I didn't. That's
Well,
all.
Ooh,
my name is Torbreck.
sounds vaguely familiar
Whoa.
to someone else I knew.
Well, hopefully he was as good as a person as I am.
Well,
Yeah.
he was pretty good in bed, so.
Oh.
You didn't need to know that. You look like you've been through the shit.
Mhm.
Have a sip of this and hopefully it'll calm your nerves. And I give her a sip of my.
I down the whole thing.
Oh, that's some strong
Whoa.
shit.
Give
Oh
me
no,
a,
I'm well aware. Fuck.
give me a Constitution save at disadvantage.
Anyways, does that saddle seat too?
Yes,
my con save?
the Pegasus
Right
should
there. Oh,
be
wow,
able to
that's a-
comfortably
okay.
fit two and
With the disadvantage.
theoretically
Yes.
carry a third in your.
Well, they're both 13s. That's a 19.
Actually,
Yeah. I'm a fucking
Nope.
champ.
It's
19
still
good
with
and-
Base
disadvantage.
sorcerer
No.
con saves.
it still is affecting you a little bit,
Yeah,
but
I'm
nowhere near,
disadvantaged.
nowhere near what anyone would expect.
Yeah, see,
You-
I earned
you got-
all of your respect. Right
You got a little bit tipsy, but that's it.
I earned all of your respect.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
you did.
So what are we doing now?
Oh, God, that scared
In
me.
fact, I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration just for that,
I'll take
and for
it.
sharing your alcohol with everyone. There you go. There you go, Torbreck. There's your point.
You landed on a
How do
Thanks
I-
back to who's actually. Cups.
Oh, right here where it says inspiration. Oh no,
Thank
it's
you,
not
sir.
that. I see. Okay.
You got enough for another.
Come to my wine tasting set.
All right.
Take my
Thursday,
mind off
right?
all these interactions I'm not a part of.
Thursday, right?
If you want more.
Thursday, yes.
I might actually be able to make that.
You better. Or I'm gonna kiss you
Man, where did you
live
put
on
it?
camera.
Wait. Or
He's like,
If
oh, you
I
know what?
don't
Maybe I
make it,
won't
you're
go.
gonna
I
kiss
won't
me.
go. It's not happening. I'm not showing up.
Oh, dude, I want that
Where
Yeah,
smoke.
you
Come
better
here,
not
boy.
kiss all of us.
Comment I will. Or wait, I will and.
I will if you come.
all right. Oh jeez.
Honey, where did you put my inspiration?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
boy.
So now, all you
Oh,
have
that's
done that.
incorrect.
You and Jonathan are making your way
Downtown.
towards Sam Which's, and Jonathan's like, he's with you. He's staying with you, but he's like, the others. I mean, I understand you're anxious to get home.
Whoa. Oh, you actually came with me. Oh.
But yeah.
Hey.
He's like, shit,
I've been
I
here
didn't
the whole
even see you
time.
there, man.
I didn't want you to have to go by
do you
yourself.
want?
You
Everyone
don't
else
usually
is-
say things to me.
Space out the two.
Okay, space at the
It's not that I don't mean
What would
to.
you
I
I
just
think this is our
basis,
first
equal
conversation, one-on-one.
maybe it is.
Nice to
And it'd be
formally
better if you
meet you,
took off the
pal.
lid.
Okay.
Anyway,
In
I
the
gotta
form of
go.
flat
I
base.
shake his head quickly and then keep running.
No, and he's
Hold on,
following. He's
hold
like, wait,
Hold on.
wait, wait.
No. You can space out
And he
the
stays with
silver
you.
one a little bit and have them both sit in the lower lip.
There you
And
go.
I'm going to go to Sandwich.
You're still on your way.
Awesome.
You're heading there.
Based.
Uh,
Base is
It,
fun.
Base.
it's a decent walk. I
It's got a
mean,
base.
Ravensbarrow is a
Got
big
rhombus,
city.
bro.
I feel like the amount of conversation that they had might have covered that travel time. How far was it? Maybe I would have
Let me
transformed into
just-
something a little
Call,
faster.
let
call
me
it like
just-
2.5 minutes.
Let me just give you a little bit of an example. If you remember, the Honeypot Inn was about a 45-minute walk to the bowl, and Tyver is nowhere near as big as Ravensbarrow, and you're going from essentially one area of town to, again, the center of the city. You're probably
Oh boy.
so. Even if you are booking it, it's going to take time. Their conversations, while they took quite a bit of time in the real world, to be honest, they probably took a little bit less in their actual conversation because there wasn't all this other shit
I
happening
know
at the
what
same
you're talking
time.
about. We don't do that.
So, in reality, there's probably about 20 minutes went by out of possible 2 hours of travel to get there. So, you're on your way there.
All right. Well, with that in mind, then I'm gonna. Well, I know that Leon now has a fancy new horse. If we were just leaving by the time
They'll be able to catch up to you if you're not like
I'm turning into
okay.
a
If you're
giant
doing-
owl,
Yeah, if you're doing that,
and carrying Jonathan, it's like, all right,
You
well, I
pick
got
him
a
up.
faster way,
he's like, oh shit!
and I jump into the air while sprinting. turn into that, grab
I would
him,
like a
and take
No.
off.
Okay. That cuts the time in half.
All
It
right.
only takes you an hour now to get from
There
where
you
you
go.
are to there. Which they still finish their conversation and have some time to think about, oh shit, catch up. So, but eventually you make it to the front of Sandwich's place. You're in the city center. But again, their conversations have already ceased and we have to go back to them to figure out what they're doing to make up the time. So,
I'll just kill myself.
No. so you guys,
My 2-minute interaction.
yeah, you guys, you're all there. You're done with your conversation in the alley. You guys have had your conversation. You guys have had your conversation. You're all sitting there now, or standing there. What are you doing?
Oh no, I'm probably still sitting. I probably didn't
Well,
get up.
whatever. You're there. What are you doing?
Where did Patch go?
Patch took off. You guys know he did. You know
went to
he's
the-
heading.
I made it
towards-
very clear where I
Oh,
was
no.
going.
That I don't know the
He
location.
went to Sam
okay.
Witch's house.
That's what.
I don't-
Like,
Leon knows the way.
I don't know where that is.
let's book it. We need to figure out if anyone else in the village is okay.
I know I can fit on the Pegasus.
Alright.
Now I know what
How
to
about
What's
you
this?
guys are getting there?
What's this village situation?
Leon, take Persephone as she just went through a ringer. I will walk with Tor.
I was gonna hit the rooftop since I can.
I
It's
think I
crowded.
can too.
Gold says, I'll just go.
You'd have to
fuck myself
climb
then."
up, but you could eventually. Do
I
it.
could just.
Or you could use
I
your.
could just teleport.
Yeah, you
How
could
about
use
I
your
just?
ability.
How about I just carry you up to the roof and then we just go from there?
Well, if you can
How
teleport,
degrading.
then I'm fairly
You just
certain
teleport
that
to the shop.
I'm fairly certain Pegasus. Obviously, it fits me. I know it can fit a second person.
It's a horse, and a Pegasus is a decent sized horse. It can fit 2 people.
Right, but then I was going to say, theoretically, with the size that Persephone is, and Torbreck not being a little noodle arm, he could probably hold her while we ride.
The
Looks at his
horse would
13
not.
strength.
The Pegasus would not be happy with that much weight.
Okay.
To be fair, my movement speed is 50. I can if I dash.
He
it's
can
100.
almost keep up with the Pegasus. Almost.
Plus I
Okay.
can run on.
That's-
wheels.
Well, no, you're 80 fly speed.
90 feet fly speed.
90 feet fly
I
speed.
have 100 if I
Yeah,
dash.
No.
Alright,
That's one move.
I
That means
understand.
he can do 180.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, Jason, do I see a rooftop across the street that has like a shadow from the way the sun's directing on a chimney?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, there's a lot of shadows. Something you notice. You've been around. It's one of those things. Think of a frog in a boiling pot. Okay.
What?
Expression lost upon me, but go ahead.
Okay. Put a pot on the stove.
And put a
Bring it
frog
up.
in it?
No, bring it up to a boil and drop a frog in it when it's boiling. The frog's gonna jump out because it's hot.
How commonly are we putting frogs?
Stop and
Hungry.
listen. Put the pot on the stove. The water's cold. Put the frog in it, and it's all happy in its pond. And turn the heat on and slowly raise the temperature.
Uh-huh.
The frog doesn't
Guess it
notice
doesn't
the
load with a
change
giant
because it's
eagle.
gradual.
Like, I
So it's an analogy. It's not actually 100% true,
I
but
I
it's-
get
I
what
was
you're
gonna
saying.
say-
but I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's an analogy, a common analogy.
No, you're no, I'm
Basically-
just giving you shit.
Yeah, basically, slow change can go unnoticed if you're in the middle of it and you're with it. Whereas if you're outside of it and you go from point A, you go out, and then you come back when it's already changed a bunch, you notice it more readily. That's the situation for you, Gold. The city, you really haven't noticed. Everything seems more oppressive, darker. But at this moment in time, now that people who have been gone from your life, that have been important in your life, have returned, it's almost like a bright light has returned to your life. Which now, looking around the city, you realize, holy shit, over the last, 3-4 months that you've been here, kind of in the shadows, so to speak, the shadows themselves have gotten worse. It is darker. It is oppressive. There are more actual shadows in the city. It's almost as if a change has come around. And you absolutely, easily find a shadow.
So, as you all are continuing to talk, I tap Torbeck on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Follow me. As I draw my sword, swing into the brick side of a building in the alleyway,
Mm.
and suddenly a purple line comes across where it had carved into the stone. Portal opens up, leading.
I look at Leon, Racia, and I just dive into
Okie
the portal.
dokie.
Well, you know we gotta win, right?
Yes.
Just for clarification, by the way, I would have done an eagle as a slightly faster
Okay.
than a
Perfect.
giant eagle.
Yep. Perfect.
We both get on the Pegasus and.
Okay.
I'm following you. Go.
You guys are booking it. Now, we can now fast forward in time to Patch and Jonathan. You fly along. Jonathan, for the first like 20, 30 seconds when you pick him up when he wasn't expecting it, he was like screaming like, "Oh shit!" But then he calms down a little bit because like, okay. He's
is
got
kinda cool.
This is okay. This is okay. I can handle this. And you fly off and you head towards the city center. After about almost an hour of flight, where you're going straight, you see the city center. You dive down. You drop right in front of the familiar facade of Sam Witch's.
I drop Jonathan and turn back into Patch.
Mhm.
I knock on the door.
And he looks at you and he says, "Can you please warn me next time you do that?" before-"
Probably.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know if I will though. I'm knocking.
Okay, you knock. For a moment or two, there's no answer.
I'm still knocking.
Yeah, you're just constant.
Yeah.
Constant. Okay. After about 20 seconds. Constant knocking.
He switches to both hands after about 10 seconds.
Yeah. It's a stereo. Okay. I'm
Great
sorry.
job.
Patch, I love you. Inspiration. Add that to your pool.
What a beautiful rabbit man.
Also, I just love how you play the character, man. I do. Also, just to fill you in, to fill in the blanks of your memory, the town you grew up in is called Shropton.
Actually, don't. All right.
It's
I should probably write that down somewhere.
and it is
We don't want
on
to
the
look at
coast. The
How do you spell that?
Shropton, Shropton.
Oh, so exactly how it's.
so
Exactly how it
close.
sounds. Shropton.
I was
It
thinking
is.
I.
It is
I
on
thought it's over
the.
the sea.
It is on the northern coast of the continent of Yotris.
Yotris.
Mhm.
The continent over.
And
Yotris.
Yotris.
it
Where
is.
the dwarves
It is
are.
not like right on the coast. It is close to it though, close enough to it though that you kind of have, coastal access, but you don't really. It's not like a port. It's just there's coastal access. It's very village-like, if you will, and lots of little, small houses here and there. You guys kind of actually remember Woodhurst.
Yeah, I remember Woodhurst.
I,
It's very-
who haven't been here for a year, remember.
Yeah,
This
but
was
it-
the first town we visited. outside
It is.
of
It
Tywin.
is
I
very
remember
similar in
dancing.
size to Woodhurst. It's like a large village, not even really a town. So there's
30 houses.
there's a
manor.
church.
Hmm?
Yeah. There's a church.
Okay.
There's
Oh wait, that was that place.
Yeah, the zombie town.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that now.
there's a church in
Yeah, the
You having
people-
Shropton.
zombie
There's
Shake and bake. No, I didn't
No.
grow up.
there's
That's where
memories.
Ajax.
there's
was.
maybe a bar or two. Blacksmith, couple businesses here and there,
Gate.
but it's mostly very rural. Mostly people have like their own personal little farms to grow their own vegetables and crops and have their own livestock and stuff like that. And then they all kind of have central areas and stuff where they meet together and gather.
Oh, your goat's producing more cheese. Well,
Yeah,
my
they
chicken's
can
producing more
there's-
eggs.
There's people that
I figure we
produce
trade,
cheese.
right?
It's a
God,
it's a village. For you, there are fond memories because everyone there kind of knew each other. Everyone knows each other's name.
This
and
is a
they all
Woodhurst?
This is Shropton.
Shropton,
Your
okay.
hometown. They all treated you,
It'd be
even
real
though you are
disappointing
way
if I knew
different than anyone else there. They
Oh,
treated you like one of their own, especially your mentor.
no other
What?
mummies.
I left that up to you. What race is the Minotaur? I can't remember what we decided on.
He's human.
Human? Okay, cool.
Oh, he just died of old age. Okay.
So you're only.
No,
Oh,
he's a druid.
actually, he was very, very old, but he is a druid too.
Ah, okay.
He's a
So
level
they lived to
18
like
plus
120.
druid,
He's a
or
high level druid.
So you're only racist.
He got wronged by and elf women.
So not even by me.
I am not saying.
So he hated silver initially, is what you
No. He's not racist to them. He was just like,
He seems.
I know what you're capable of.
Thank you.
Saw
You
silver.
shan't fool me again.
But
Saw
no,
silver
I
and
feel
said,
like I
"Damn,
saved your
no
ass,
trust."
But
So-
alright.
after you knock for like 20 seconds, I mean, and you're going to town with it.
They're gonna say 20 minutes.
Hey, mister.
Eventually, as before, the door speaks.
Mr. Witch.
The door speaks and it says, "Stop hitting me like that."
Oh, can you
What
get
do you
Mr.
want?
Witch?
What do you want?
I need to talk to Mr. Sam. Sam Witch, the wizard guy. that
Yeah,
sent
I know
us
what
to
you're
the-
talking about.
to the circus, and he keeps explaining to him. He
Hold
said
on
it was
for
going to
10
be like
minutes.
super easy, but then we almost died there. And then he identified our items, which is kind of cool. But we lost our new friend.
If
I
the-
say new, he was.
If the door had a face,
It would be rolling its eyes
the
repeatedly.
expression that you are getting, it would be looking at you like
His
this.
eyes are doing backflips, rolling.
Okay, but eventually it's like,
And our friend
fine.
Alpha.
Yeah,
and-
that.
Oh, okay.
You hear it go. Ah. Look, he's busy right now.
I need to talk to
We'll
him right
let
now,
you
though.
into the waiting room, but no funny business, or I'll kick you out.
What does that
Come back
entail
out and knock on the
exactly?
door. Some...
Don't get impatient.
But I need to talk to him now. Super
You'll talk to
important.
him when he's ready,
How long will
or
that
you
be?
won't talk to him at all,
Oh, well, that's kind of disappointing. How long do you think it'll be?
as long as it takes.
How long will that be? Ballpark?
What's a
You're such an
ballpark?
ass.
He's pushy right now. His family is
He is
On
in
the
fact
line.
Nancy.
Maybe,
Defiance.
and this
I
is
got
literally
money.
this is literally the door talking to you
Yeah, he's
without
talking
a
to the
face. I
door.
mean, you hear it, and you know it's not Sam Witch himself because it's not his voice. And this happened before.
Man, way to mess up that combo between their off.
But he's like, no, I'll let you into the waiting room, but you're gonna wait until he's ready.
I got money.
How
I don't
much?
really
He's
use it.
ready.
But
How
The
much?
door can be bribed.
How much?
how much do you want? I just pulled
I'll
out
tell
his
you. I'll
pouch
tell you.
of
I'll tell you
coins.
what. I'll tell you what. I will push the issue for you. If
Pat just
you
looking at
pay
the
for
door
a
with
new
big
paint
sad
job,
bunny,
because I'm
bunny
peeling here,
eyes.
buddy.
Okay, how much does paint cost?
I don't know. Go find out.
I'm
Look like
in a
I got.
hurry.
Does it look
I'm
like
in-
I have legs?
I'll be back. I have to use the restroom.
I mean, I
Because
guess that's
inside-
fair.
Does it look like I have legs and can walk around and ask?
Patch thoroughly examines the bottom of the door.
There
No,
you
it
go.
doesn't look like that.
All right then.
I mean,
I'm sure
what
someone
color
around
do you
here-
want?
Someone here.
Can I give swords and synthesizers a point of inspiration? It's the best
Yes.
comment I've seen all fucking week.
Yes, swords and synthesizers. Here, I'll tell you this: swords and synthesizers. Okay, we're gonna interrupt. We're gonna interrupt for just a second of what's going on here, and this is what we are going to do. Swords
Damn,
and
Oscar and
synthesizers.
Holy
kill my
shit.
kid.
Because you have just entertained everyone at the table, this is what we're gonna do. Chat, if you are have not heard this from
Oh.
us before,
Oh,
hold on.
oh.
If you have not heard this from us before, if you are
I
watching
have
on
to take that
YouTube,
back.
chat, you can affect the game. The way you affect
That's
the
how
game
cute
is
Patch
if
is
you
rubbing
give us
off
a
on him.
super chat
I
and
took
you
that.
say, I would like
You can
this to
take it
happen in
however
the
you
game.
want.
Hold on, guys. Let them hear me. Okay? if you do a super chat and say, I would like this to happen in the game. An example. Oh, you're in the middle of combat? DM, it looks like there are not enough monsters. Okay. Then I will throw in more monsters. If you say, hey, you know, the party looks like they are lacking some advantage.
Like
And
some
you-
morale after he
yeah.
just roasted us.
And you super
too.
chat that they need some advantage. I'll throw that. Or, hey, you know what? Maybe the party has some allies that helped them out. If you super chat something on YouTube, it can affect the game. And the more you throw at it, the more likely we're going to make it happen, even if it's kind of outlandish. Okay? Same with Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch and you donate Twitch bits, the more Twitch bits you donate, the more of an effect you can have on the game. So you can you donate 1 Twitch bit, okay, yeah, maybe we'll let something minor happen. You donate, 10,000 Twitch bits, shit can go nuts. We'll give, example, swords and synthesizers one time. Well, let's just say that's why I don't even remember how many monkeys it was, but there's a shit ton of monkeys
Probably
that
like
just
1,000.
came in.
It was 57 monkeys.
No, it was 69.
No, it was 57 because he had to roll a percentile.
6 billion.
No, there was a lot of monkeys that just showed up in the game, and some of them even used crossbows and started shooting at everybody. But you can
Including
affect the
you.
game. Now, going back to what Swords and Synthesizer said, because you entertained the entire table, you don't have to super chat this next thing. You pick something you want to happen, and we'll make it happen.
It cannot have nipple tassels. Sorry.
I'm
Well,
the
Persephone's
DM.
back.
It
It's
can't
within the
have
realm
nipple
of-
tassels.
Well, did you read the
I'm like,
secondary
oh.
chat? There's got to be restrictions now.
Bring
No.
Tomer
Even
back and
though
swap him
Patch
out for
got
Tor
that
Break.
geeky ass haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What words just came out of your mouth?
Anyway, if you super chat or
I
if
was
you
quoting.
spend Twitch bits,
Said
you can affect the game. I'm sorry we don't have
Yes.
we don't have anything right now as on
When's your
X
next USC
or
fight?
Facebook, Instagram that is equivalent.
Depends on how much shit y'all keep talking.
Maybe in the future we'll be able to figure out some way to make that work. But right now it's YouTube and Twitch. You can affect the game directly if you super chat or donate Twitch bits.
Just their name.
But swords and synthesizers, don't listen to them. The no nipple tassels thing, that's all Zach saying. That's not mine. I'm the DM.
Make
So-
Zach wear them. IRL,
So-
not in game.
You'd have to donate $100 to me
Okay,
for nipple tassels
You're gonna sit on it for now. That's fine. Don't worry.
until things
Until
heat up.
things heat up. I gotcha.
No, 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 brother. No, no, no.
He clearly
He
said
wants
heat
it
up.
louder, clearly.
No, he said heat up.
What?
Okay, now
What are they selling?
going back.
No, it's too late. We saw what you said first.
Going back to all that. All right, calm down.
Having chat here is great.
I know. I love it. I
I
love
love
it.
Chad.
I love it. Going back to all that, Patch, you and the door are in a heated negotiation.
What color did you want?
Ooh.
I don't know that color. Pick another one.
Again, if the door had a face, you'd be getting a look. The door's, give me a second. Let me think.
Patch is tapping his
Can
foot.
we do stripes?
It's not
blue and-
color.
Blue and pink.
I don't know. Blue and pink.
I like blue and I like pink.
I mean, if that's what you're into, sure. Blue and pink, yeah.
Okay, go find out how much it costs.
Well, first of all, I'm kind of in a hurry. My family might be dead.
I can't do
Can I give you
anything
like
about
an
that.
IOU?
That Door's family already did.
I'm a door.
It was them trees that they cut
Yeah,
down.
I got that much.
You think I can do anything on my own?
Anything is possible.
All I can,
I mean-
I can open and close, man. That's
He can
all I
very
got.
That's
clearly
one
speak to
thing. That's
wizards.
two things.
No, but that's all I can do, man.
Limitation's
Not
only
do
a
it.
mindset, my guy.
Well, you
right
can
there.
open.
I can open when
That
I
would
want
solve
to.
my first problem.
It might, but it ain't happening until I get something out of it.
But well, all right, where's the nearest paint person?
Don't ask me. Do you think I can move from here?
You're the
I don't
one
know.
that wants to paint it.
Go look around. There's got to be
I
somebody
don't
here.
have time to look. I'll come back and paint you.
Then go get the paint and come back and paint it.
This store's a hard negotiator, bro.
All right. Is there anyone around right now?
Oh, you're in the city center. There's people
You!
everywhere.
I shout at the first person I see.
Give me a charisma check. Straight up charisma
That is
check.
awful. Charisma's my dump stat every
How
time.
heinous.
Actually, it might not
Don't
have
play
been
a
on patch.
sorcerer.
Anyway. Well, what would be my dump stat if I was a sorcerer?
I don't
Oh no, it wasn't my
imagine-
dump stat. That's
I don't
right.
imagine wearing to wear clothes.
Patch got a
right?
nice crispy 12.
You're not there yet, yeah.
But
You're
it
still
doesn't
wizard.
matter. 6.
6.
I'm not trying to
That
be
person, when
charismatic.
you go, hey, you, they go, ah! and run away.
I take
because
off
they're
after
scared.
that. Hey, get back here!
They're chasing you. They are running.
I need to ask you a question.
And they're running and running. They are
Please.
running away from you.
Please stop running.
You're getting further and
I'm
further
in a
away
hurry.
from the door.
I look to the next person. You.
Roll a charisma check.
Eventually. 13.
Okay. They go, huh? What do you want?
Where's there a paint shop around here?
I know.
Someone-
They say, general store? And they point over in a
General direction.
general direction. Over towards some area of the city center. And they point in a direction. General store? And they're nervous a little bit looking at you because you seem very intense. And they're just like, eh.
Patch's demeanor changes. Thank you. And he runs off.
Okay.
in that direction.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. It is with sight, so it's at advantage.
And a 20.
Okay, yeah. After moving in the direction they pointed for about 5 minutes, the stuff you see, there's lots of people milling around. I mean, it's busy time of day. And eventually, you do see some stores there, and you pick up a store that catches your eye that is, oh, look. Looks like some kind of general store. As you look at the sign, and it says Millie's General Store.
I burst through the door.
Okay?
I need paint.
It's actually already open and propped open.
I burst through the open door.
Okay?
Are you Millie? I point at the
You point at someone who looks like they're...
behind the desk.
Okay. And you see what looks like a middle-aged halfling woman, which essentially means that they look like they're about 5 years old, because halfling women look very, very...
I need paint.
Okay.
Like blue and
What
pink.
colors? Blue and... Oh, those are pretty.
Pretty light. Anyway. I'm joking.
Actually, we're out of stock.
That was me.
Bye.
That was me.
Okay.
That was me not being able to resist her. Whenever
All
someone
right.
says pretty anything, it's like setting me up for the spike.
Stupid.
He's like, yes, blue and pink, we can do that.
Oh, and a brush.
Well, of course, how else are you going to put it on? Obviously,
Patch. No other
No,
way.
that would be- that would look horrible.
But he's got fur.
Yeah,
Obviously.
that's what I was joking about.
Still,
Like,
no. It would make a mess. It's so messy. Here, let me help you. I know exactly what you need. And she starts running around the store. She gets, looks like a fairly decent sized tin worth of blue paint, decent sized tin worth of pink paint. She pulls out what looks like a tray, and then she gets a brush, some kind of roller thing, an apron, just a whole bunch of accessories and everything. She puts it down on the counter and says, in order for you to do a good job, this is exactly what you need. It'll only be 25 gold. Thank you very much.
I just throw a handful of gold on the counter, which, according to my dice, is 74.
She takes it all,
I just like, thank you.
and she gives you all the stuff. And
I
you
rolled a
have just
D100,
made
and as
her-
long as it was over 25, I was.
You have just made her day, and in
You
fact,
made her fucking year.
yeah, in fact, as you grab all the stuff, one of the things you notice is on there seems to be a punch card, and she has punched almost everything on there. And
Almost.
Patch just
you're
got his
not seeing-
hands
you're
full
like,
of stuff. He's like, what's that?
You're like, oh, You're now a super special VIP at Millie's General Store.
Oh man, wait till Gold hears about this.
Gold? Yes, you did give that a lot. That's good.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
Yay, boy.
You're welcome.
And I pocket the card.
Okay, and you head out with your stuff.
God, I really want to get back
Okay.
before you do.
You might.
As you arrive back at the door, you have all this stuff with you. You're kind of you can't go quite as fast as you were because you're carrying a bunch of stuff. So it's kind of awkward. It's not heavy, but it's awkward.
Dropping stuff a couple times.
Yeah, maybe you have to pick it up. You get back there, and you get set up, and you hear the door go. Oh!
Still don't
You're
know
making
that
my
color.
day. You're making my day. I'm ready. How would you like me to pose?
Hey,
like
man,
this,
don't make this weird.
and the door doesn't move, or like this, and the door doesn't move.
Poor man who's trapped in this door.
I said, all right, buddy, don't make this weird. As I take out the brush and I start rapidly painting the. What kind of check is that?
Give me a performance.
Can the door
check.
even see what it looks like?
No!
You're gonna find
It's just
out.
gonna have to take my word
You're
for
gonna
it,
find
baby.
out. Roll a
You
performance
guys
check.
had all this story-related conversation. I'm painting a fucking door.
More power to you, man.
Bro, this is all
Yeah,
recap. I don't know about story
Bro
related.
spent 75 gold to paint a door.
I just threw a
Careful.
handful of gold.
Oh, my bad.
A handful of
10.
me.
He's got
Okay.
pretty big hands, so that'd be a handful of
You-
gold.
You,
He does
sir,
have those big old gauntlets on.
You, sir, are no Leonardo da Vinci.
Patch has never painted anything in his entire life.
However,
No kindergarten.
at a 10, your skills are above finger painting, as you
Yeah, you got
actually
I almost weren't if I had gotten that brush.
you actually do a decent job. It's not
The lines are
perfect.
almost straight.
Yeah, I know they're a little off, but they are almost straight. It is now a blue and pink striped door. You even did it like at an angle to give it a little fanciness, but it's not perfect. You know,
Patch has blue and pink paint all over
you're
him somehow.
splattered everywhere.
He's like,
the ground is splattered everywhere.
wait, no, I was doing
Couple
something
drips.
important. I got caught up in this.
But the door's like, are you done? How's it look?
I think
Is it
looks
good?
pretty good. It's not even a deception check. Patch
No.
firmly believes he did an awesome job.
No, we'll go with that. He's like, oh my god. I feel so wonderful.
I have to say, don't give him any credit for this. I did all the
I
work.
feel beautiful.
The paint is dripping as if it's tears.
I feel beautiful again. I'll do whatever I can. I can't guarantee anything, but
He
I'll do
still
whatever I
doesn't get
can.
me in, and the door opens. Oh, thank God.
God, I want to get there so bad.
As you walk,
Patch just leaves all the paint stuff by
oh yeah, it's all sitting out there. Jonathan is just standing there like,
He's been watching this whole time.
this is he's standing, he's got a look on his face that is like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
It seems like it's some of these and some of those. And
And he follows you in.
he did it.
You guys walk through the door, and as before, it's a short hallway and then steps that seem to lead up with no actual end in sight. You begin walking up steps and walking
Patch has
up
done
steps.
nothing but run and fly for the last
Yep. And you're
hour or two.
you're moving up the steps. It's like
Crawling up, pulling himself.
it's like
up the
5
stairs.
minutes of walking, and then all of a sudden the steps end and it levels out in the hallway.
I hate stairs.
It goes a little bit, and then right in front of you is a door, and on the door is a sign that says waiting room, and the door swings open as you approach.
Wait, is this also a different sentient door?
No, are you?
You the same one, or are you a different door?
The door just swings open. You don't hear it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
As it swings open, you see there seems to be a cozy room there. It has a fireplace. It's got a couple overstuffed chairs, a little coffee table, a couple end tables, and
Patch slumps
On-
down into the chair and says, "Maybe waiting's not so
on-
bad."
on the end table, as you sit down in there, a cup appears in a saucer that You can smell it from where you're sitting. It smells like a hot carrot tea.
Rabbit knows like.
Yep, it's a tea, but it has the odor of carrots, and it just appears there for you. As Jonathan sits down in one of the cozy chairs.
Oh, that's right. Jonathan is the one that's with me, not
Leon.
I thought you were saying Leon.
No, Jonathan. And
Hello.
a teacup and a saucer appears on the end table next to his chair, and you can catch the aroma. It smells like some kind of like cinnamon, maybe almost like a cider. And it just kind of appears there next to him.
Wow, this is so good.
It's very relaxing.
Are there any other? There's another door in here leading to where I would presume.
Nope,
Sam
just
is.
the one door that
Just
let
the
you
one.
in. Okay. And that's where you are.
All right,
Now,
I'm satisfied.
all of you arrive damn near the same time. It's surprising, even though you guys are on a Pegasus. These guys are surprisingly quick. And you arrive first, but they are not too far behind you.
I look at this.
It is a slanted blue and pink striped door
All right.
that is not the best you've ever seen
So
as far as paint job.
I look at the door and I say, God, the ugliest door I've ever seen. I press the digitation it to look like a normal.
It looks like a beautiful wooden door.
You are a
Perfect.
monster.
And I walk through.
And
it
doesn't open.
Monster.
Leon, why the fuck
I
didn't
pushed
you
the
get
door
counter
open.
As you try to push the door open, as you're pushing on it, it goes,
It's a cantrip. She can just keep doing it.
"What did you do?"
I don't care.
I fixed you.
But no,
Come
no,
in?
no, my beautiful paint,
You are a
It only
monster.
lasts for an hour, but it was still really fucking
my beautiful
funny.
paint. What did you do?
Oh. Can I make a perception check, please?
Sure.
Patch gets this sense like
That's a 17.
Okay.
I
What are
hate
you
demon
trying to
women.
perceive?
Paint supplies near the door.
There's
Oh,
plenty.
no,
I
they're
mean,
right
it's-
fucking
there's paint
there.
everywhere. And
There's
there's
there.
Patch left.
all the supplies are right there.
Gold is going to apologize to the door and begin painting. And
Wait! What are you painting? What are you doing?
I'm doing cool chevrons the whole way down.
Chevron.
Chevrons.
Chevron.
Chevrons.
What colors? What are you using?
Pink and blue.
Blue and pink, it looks like.
I love you.
I love you too, door.
Go ahead. Make me pretty.
I'm gonna look at Leon and be like, what?
What check
fuck
do I
is
need to
your
make
old
for
group
this?
Performance.
You got some weird ones, and this guy's your leader. He's the one that's painting the door right now.
I've been the fucking leader for so long.
Hey, you got any more of that alcohol?
Hey, that's an 11.
One better than me, baby.
It is slightly better than what was there before. How do I look? Do I look good?
You look like you have chevrons.
Are they nice? Are they nice? And he's like, What about you? You with I love your hair. What
You're a bard. You would have a mirror for looking at
what do you
yourself.
think? Is it good? Is it good? Deception check.
What is this? This is shite.
That's why I specified Patch.
That's a
firmly
dirty
believes-
20.
You guys are the best.
All right, where did
All
the,
right.
On this wet coat of paint, another coat of paint.
You guys are welcome. You aren't by chance. I don't have the. But are you
It's the
friends
only
of?
bunny
Are
you've
you
ever
friends of the
seen.
rabbit?
I'm sorry?
He's
Are
probably
you
already
friends of
up.
that rabbit guy?
He's probably already up there, isn't he?
He's in the waiting room with some other human person.
Yeah, that's another friend of ours.
So,
Yes, in Port-
Oh, yeah. You'll go to the waiting room, but I will let the master know that you're here and that your business is urgent. Push him a little bit, but I mean,
Was that what he did for me, or is he just doing this for
I
the?
tweaked my neck.
no,
I felt
he
like I-
actually was. He was attempting, but he wasn't. He did a better job. Not by much, but a little bit better. He's like,
He can't
I'll-
even see himself.
I'll do it. No, I'll do what I can. The thing is, though, he convinced him big time.
He had the hype squad. What
Yeah.
was Jonathan doing for me?
Perfect.
Jonathan was like, "What the fuck is all this?"
No.
Jonathan needed to use the help action
Jonathan
to
is
help me
that's not
convince
his
this
thing,
door.
man. He can help you.
That's
hit
all he
stuff.
does is
No.
help.
So
Just with hitting.
is the door opening?
It opens.
Go through the.
Yep, and you find yourself in a short hallway.
Cool.
It starts going upstairs.
All right. After the door closes, I press the digitation. I walk up
You
the stairs.
are
You
utterly
can't do that
evil.
on the outside because you cannot see the outside and it is line of sight. You have to have line of
Is
sight.
it?
You are
Yes, it is.
You
utterly
have to have line of
evil.
sight to affect something.
Bro,
If you're-
Jason just said, you know
That's
what?
not always
This is an
true.
outside
In
swinging
this
door.
case, it is.
If
First
your
attention,
alignment
you
wasn't
have to be able
chaotic
to see
evil
what
before,
you're doing.
It is
The thing you're
now.
affecting.
Yeah, you're fine.
Jason.
I believe you. It was just
Yep.
more funny when I
Not
did
that I'm
mine.
questioning you as a DM, but I want you to ask yourself, how many doors do buildings swing
Feel
outside?
lucky.
No. This one swings in, and then when it closed, because it closed behind them.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
mean
can't see
it was an
closed,
immediate
yeah, the
thing?
door
Okay.
closed when I waited till it closed.
Yep. So
Oh,
she
okay.
cannot see it.
All right,
Okay,
well,
that
how
was
about
important.
instead of that,
It was a joke.
I write, this door is an asshole on,
On
the
the back?
inside of the door.
Perfect. It happens.
I walk up the fucking stairs.
And it goes, what was that?
All this poor door water was a fresh coat of paint.
And you make your way up this endless set of stairs after 5 minutes of walking. It eventually comes to the top of the stairs. You see another short walkway
I
to a
just let
door that has a sign on it that says room. As you approach, the door swings open, and inside, Patch and Jonathan are sitting in chairs. And as you approach, more chairs. Actually, 4 more chairs up here with little side tables next to them. And as you enter and when you start to move towards the seats and eventually take a seat, if you do,
I would happily. The
Yeah.
closest
the
to Patch.
the end table next to your seat, a cup and saucer of hot tea, tailored to taste. Up
Shot of
here.
vodka.
Yep, if that's what.
How
your
long
taste
have we
is.
been in this waiting room? Has it been an
You've been
hour?
in there like 5 minutes.
All right, I walk in.
5 hours.
I see Jonathan. I wink at him, and I sit directly across him.
And he is
Lean in,
red
push
faced,
the-
like he is
push the chest
blushing
together.
hard, but he's kind of like he looks over
What,
at
does he even
Leon
touch my
and,
elbows?
This man feels like cheating on his girlfriend.
Leon, give me an insight check.
What if she's still alive?
How does a 16 sound?
It sounds like you tell that he's looking at you like, help, pick me.
For the umpteenth time this session,
So he's just like, okay,
Do I notice how
Oh, this
awkward
is gonna be
Jonathan is?
fun.
it's pretty obvious.
I'm gonna scoot him down. Is he in a
You're all in overstuffed, comfy chairs
Man, I
with
wanna
your
know what my
own
tea tastes like more
individual
than anything else.
little end tables next to you.
So I see him getting red. I'm like, Jonathan, how
I'm
about
saying
we
apple
switch?
cider.
And I point to my chair that's away from Persephone, and I'll
Apple
take
cider
the spot where he is
No.
because I feel like that's what's making him uncomfortable.
And,
Please,
and
God,
he
no.
looks at you, and you don't even have to roll insight. There is like an obvious,
How'd you like that
visible
wine,
look
Daniel?
of thank
How'd you like
you
that
on
wine?
his face.
That was pretty good.
No problem.
And he kind
The
of
biggest thing I
gives
noticed
you
with
a
it, like
high
a slight
five.
Just like a
vanilla
Lobo.
note
Yeah,
on the mid palate.
As he kind of walks past you and switches
It tastes
seats.
vanilla.
So what do you taste when you taste them?
Yeah,
I
what's
don't know
that?
how to describe.
While Jonathan is getting
Tastes
up
like
switching
wine.
seats,
Just try and
I
separate
mage
the
hand
flavor.
slap his ass.
Like think beginning, middle, and end, like a storybook.
I like
It opens up with, moves to, and it finishes.
And then I'll take my shot of vodka.
Okay.
With these nuts.
Okay,
It's with that
everybody
ass.
pay attention, please.
Yeah,
Listen
yeah,
up.
yeah.
After another about 5 more minutes, so you and Jonathan haven't been here that long, maybe 5 minutes. And then that's everyone comes in, and then another 5 minutes later,
Patch is thumping his foot
Yep.
impatiently.
then the waiting room door opens back up, all on its own. And this time, instead of more people coming in, what you see is it looks like a different hallway. It is lit up more.
Was it like this for you guys the last time you were here?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, to remind you guys, you didn't have to go to the waiting room.
We went straight to
No,
You went
it was
straight to
not.
his. You went straight to his chamber.
But understanding how
wacky he is with magic, I'm not surprised that this is how you get towards him. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm assuming this is just gonna lead us towards him.
So he's very clearly a.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm trying to talk to him. Leon reminded me that he could probably open up a portal or something over there. He could send us to the clown dimension. I mean, it's reasonable to believe he could teleport me to a different town.
We're not going back to Cloud City.
No, obviously.
All right. Well, let's continue forward. But again, love to see if you any of the other villages on the way. If we have the time.
On the way, if he teleports, it's gonna be.
No. I mean, while we're walking down the hall. Would you like to try?
Oh, I can't do that. That's him.
That's what I'm saying. Would you like to try?
Yes,
As we're walking.
The villagers of my town.
Yeah, if you know
just,
anybody else,
just to
that's
see if
My
we can reach
best
anyone else.
friend, who is a dwarf in that town.
Okay.
all right.
And then there's
Well, I
actually
didn't
a
flesh
few.
out the story.
There's a
enough to
couple
give him a
dwarves
name.
in that town, and yeah, absolutely.
That was the one that
of
he
the
became
younger,
close friends with.
one of the younger, actually a younger female dwarf.
Oh,
magnificent. Beard.
She
Childhood romance?
that's up to him,
we're
but
figuring this out as we go.
No,
It's a joke.
she always treated you super nice, and as near as you can tell, the fact that you're different races, but you were kind of around the same general stage of life as far as age. You know, like when you were a young kid, she was a young kid, etc. And so you played together, you hung out together, and she became a very good friend.
He's just friends.
Okay, now
friends.
whether or not you want it to be more, that's up to you. If
Hey,
Patch
maybe.
thought it was more,
That's an interesting development and
That
would
should-
explain why I haven't tried to
if Patch thought
court any other females
yeah,
so
if
far.
Patch thought it was more, that's up to you.
Maybe he did. As
Patch
he
was
just,
wrong.
oh,
Get cocked.
Be the bigger rabbit bugs.
Chicken.
So-
Copies for copyright.
Those
So
are
you're
black.
casting a sending.
All right, what are you gonna say?
Yeah, I need to hear. And so, what is the name of your childhood best friend?
I don't know.
Make up a name.
It's been so long.
Just make up a name.
What's a good elf? Not elf. Dwarf female name.
Sheila.
Sheila. No, that's too.
Gogunga.
Gagunga.
I feel like it starts with a
That's
TH.
more like an orcish name. Okay.
What about Thalia?
Ellie, you know what? That sounds great.
That
Perfect.
works. All right, I got
You
you.
have just added to the world, both of you, inspiration.
Thalia.
You already Thalia.
Gogunga.
Thalia. Thalia is her name.
That was a good name, Zach.
Her
Thank you, bro.
last
I tried
last
for you.
name
Only
is
you.
Bronzehammer.
Bronzehammer. I'm gonna write that in my.
Shitty ass hammer.
Thalia Bronzehammer.
We make our tools
Her
out of
family-
iron nowadays.
And this is something I will let Patch know, you would know, because she is your childhood friend. You're on the continent of Eotris, which is primarily a dwarven continent. However, the northern portion of the continent is actually more halfling and gnome, kind of fill up that region of the country. But there are still, continent itself is very dwarvish, so there are dwarves that go up there. And in Shropton, there are 3 dwarven families. One of them is the Bronzehammers. Bronzehammers decided a small branch of them to move up to the north because they were mining of where most of their family was down in the southern half of the continent. They were more into yes, we like to work with our hands, but we like woodwork, carving, stuff like that. So they
That
dealt
actually
with,
plays into the
yeah.
story so well because the armor that Patch is wearing was from the dwarves, because that's what it specifically says on the spiked
Mhm.
armor, and it is made of wood.
It is made of wood. It was actually made by Thalia's father. He made it for you because you were such a good friend to Thalia.
And he learned dwarven. That's why I picked that
He
as a
is-
second language.
Yep, and you actually learned it from her because you guys she'd teach you Dwarven, and you taught her.
Common.
Actually, you.
I'm contributing a lot to this
yeah.
relation.
Actually, you.
We're building it right
you
now.
speak Druidic, which you learned from your mentor, and you would teach her some
That's
of
a
that
good point.
because she found it very fascinating.
Also the yo-yo. The art of the yo-yo.
All right,
You found it very fascinating. But there you go. That's a little bit about your
What a nice
childhood
little
and your
flesh
growth.
out of the story. I like that.
25 words, buddy.
Yep. So
It's not
what are
mine.
you
Oh,
what are you
yeah,
saying
that's
with
right, it is
your
my
25
message.
words?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm kind of on the spot now.
Now,
Just
before
develop
you
your
can do
relationship
that,
going forward.
before Leon is actually able to attempt contact with Thalia, I need you to describe Thalia as best you can, because the only way he can send a message to her is if he's familiar with her.
Oh boy,
And
I'm
since he's
terrible
never
about this on the
and
spot.
since he's never met her physically, you have to do your absolute best to describe her to make her a unique individual in the world.
Thalia was only a female until as of 2 minutes ago. It was a male best friend before that. This whole thing just kind of developed out of thin air. Oh,
Is she curvy? Is she
Or
well
Patch's
built?
gay as fuck.
no,
could be.
that's
Or-
not right.
Make just
Not for
just
Patch.
describe
Not that there's
her.
anything wrong with being
put it this
gay.
way.
That's just ain't
No
Patch's
hate.
way.
Put it this way. Use your imagination. Assuming she's just, now she would be an adult. Describe, in general, what she looks like.
Curvy as she's built well.
What color is her hair? How tall is
Daniel, if
she?
it helps, just pick any woman you know and
Yeah.
describe her.
Describe
Essentially.
a woman.
Slightly orange brown hair, a nose, glasses, a mouth, eyes, ears.
There
Perfect.
you go, I'm
Turns
looking,
red when she's drinking.
A ring. What?
A guy next to her.
let's see.
I happen to know that guy. His name is Zach.
With a frog and
Whoa,
toad
whoa,
shirt
don't
on.
dox me now.
All right. In
That's
fact,
Zach.
You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. To make it easier, I'm gonna give you some time to think about that, because we are gonna take our break.
Oh, you
Because
don't
it's
need-
already 8 o'clock. We've actually gone about a half hour past when we would normally take our break. So we're going to take about a 10-minute break so that we can hit the bathroom, stretch our legs, etc. And cool this room down just a little bit because it's gotten a
Yeah,
little
it is
warm.
molten hot in here.
Yeah, it's got a little warm.
It's
So we're gonna
indeed toasty.
we're gonna cool it down. So we're gonna take about a 10-minute break. We'll be back. While we are gone, feel free to send us a super chat or Twitch bits and see what you can do to affect the game. And when we get back, any super chats or messages you've sent after you've sent some Twitch bits, we will try to incorporate into the game. Or if you just want to hear what you write read out on stream by one of us, perhaps even in a funny voice or something like that, or a character voice, do that. You can super chat or Twitch bits and say, hey, I want you to read this out. We'll do that. So fill that in, help us out. It also helps support the channel, helps us to grow so that we can eventually, hopefully, do this full time at some point in the future. And we'll see you in just about 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes, leave.
There we go. All right, and we are back from our break. So, where we last left off, Hatch was attempting to describe his childhood friend, Thalia.
You were
Thalia
looking at that over the
Bronzehammer.
break, right?
What's that?
Said you were thinking about that over the break,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, no, I was. I
Okay.
was consulting Google Images on female dwarves.
All right, good. That works. So, do your best to give a description of what Thalia Bronzehammer looks like. And you're describing it to Leon since he's got to cast a spell.
Hello.
Well, first off, she's got a cock.
No!
That helps narrow things down very nicely, yes.
Wow, there's only one in the whole village.
All right,
No,
go for
she's
it.
got short brown hair, a round-ish face, pretty features, and she's a dwarf.
And you can
Okay,
Perfect.
give me
Yo, those eyes.
a
blue,
performance
green.
check.
They look like eyes. Yeah.
10.
They're teal. They change.
Okay, based on that, I need you to roll insight at disadvantage.
Well, you can't get any worse than that.
And
Natural
you know,
1,
Bong, bong.
4. Okay, go ahead and cast your spell.
Hey, I
Sure,
hear
What
it
are
looks
you
like
saying?
a
You
good
have
We
time.
25
love wasting
words.
spell slots.
Yeah,
Gemini-
25 words. What do you want him to say?
Hey, Thalia. We tried to get a hold of us in there as well.
He keeps counting. Yes.
Of the mentor, and he didn't reply. Trying to see if everything's fine there. It's been a while.
No,
That's it.
there is it.
Okay, I thought you were still on the second lap.
no,
All right, that's fine. What was the last word that I had?
there. Trying to see if everything is fine there.
Oh, perfect. God, I'm good at this.
Okay. All right.
counting words is much harder than it looks, too.
I am gonna give a percentile check here. It is.
DM giving me chance number 3 to not fuck this up.
It is very low based on what you
It's gonna
guys
happen.
rolled.
Gonna happen.
I can feel it.
Happen.
So,
Hey, sugar.
or I should say, it's a low chance. Now I'm gonna allow you to choose low or high.
Hi.
Okay, so now that means I have to roll high enough of within the percentage chance, high enough.
I have faith in you. Unless you fail me.
I would choose low.
Okay. You cast your spell. You say the words.
I say the word.
Do that or worse.
I'm not gonna do that, or you'll make it worse.
like water from a glacier.
Oscar, please roll a D100.
Hey, give me that die, boy.
What? Thank you.
42.
Okay.
The answer to the universe.
Yes, and everything.
Life, the universe, and if.
Okay, so. Wait and wait and wait. You're not sure if you contacted the right person, contacted anybody, or if you did, if they just weren't on, you're not sure.
Yes, Patch, that was very little to work on.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this.
No, that's fine. It's just I didn't get a response, and that could either be because they generally didn't respond, or it might be because there was no connection.
Either way, I want to go find out what happened, so I
And
guess I'm on the right track.
you did that. You did that just as the waiting room door opened, and you see a different hallway from the one you came in.
And bitch.
So, what do you guys do?
Sam!
Suppose we keep
Through the
going.
door.
Okay, so you walk out of the waiting room into this new hallway. As you walk down it, it seems like it goes for quite a ways.
Oh, I thought we were at the door.
No, you're walking out of the waiting room and into a hallway. So, this hallway is going for quite a ways, and
Now that he's not heard from his mentor and Thalia, now he is like frantic rushing.
okay. So, Hatch is definitely on edge. He's kind of like almost vibrating with, just
Anticipation.
energy. He can't contain. He's like, I need help. I need to get somewhere.
So would you say he's going and going and going and
Going and going.
Roll again, motherfucker. Roll again.
Oh no, we'll give him 10 more times then.
37. Okay.
I don't remember what happens if
If you roll a 69,
Die iron.
then you get a chance of do you want to gamble or not. You choose you're going to gamble, then what happens is you automatically are reduced by 1 level, and the next fight, if you get knocked down to 0 HP, you maintain yourself at that reduced level from the party all the way until the next time the party levels up, and then you catch back up.
Which is a long
But
time.
if you manage to not go down to 0 hit points during that fight, you jump up 1 level above the party until the next time that they level up, and then they catch up to you.
If I would have said yes, I could be at level 11.
like,
Well,
I have a week
After the
that,
next
but I'm
fight,
not
if
gonna-
yeah.
Yeah, because it was the giant spiders and I didn't go down 1. I just.
Well, no. That was a while. That was before the next level up. You would have actually been. That was at the time you were level 9.
Yeah, I would have been 10. And
You would
then-
have been no. You would have been 10, and the next time everyone leveled up, they would have caught up to you.
Yeah, you'd stay 10.
You'd stay 10, but it allows you to be a level higher for
a
specified short amount of time.
Never mind.
So basically, you get a little bit of an advantage on
Just second
everybody.
with it.
You know, helps you to be a little more effective. Or if you screw it up, a little less effective.
Screwed up, you're fucked.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, as you walk down this hallway, Patch is clearly like on edge. He's almost like vibrating with too much energy because he can't. He's like, I need help, I need to do something, but really doesn't have any way to channel it because right now the only thing in front of you is there's a hallway. Move down it, and as you do, you're seeing a couple doors appear. There's some to your left, some to your right, but none of them open as you approach until you continue down for about a minute of walking, which is actually quite a long ways. And you all know for a fact, like the stairs that took 5 minutes to walk up, this hallway that's taking, there's no way in hell that the small space that you saw from the outside of where this building is, there's no way in hell that that walking would actually fit inside that amount of space that you saw from the outside. So this is clearly some kind of extra dimensional space in and of itself that is Sam Quitch's house. Eventually, for about a minute, one of the doors on the right-hand side of the hallway as you approach finally swings open as you get close. And from there you see more light coming from that room into the hallway. It's clear this is where you go. You make your way into that room. You once again, for those of you who have been here before, find yourself in Sam Quitch's workspace. A fairly large room that has bookshelves and desks and weird contraptions on these desks and shelves and everything. It looks like a combination of wizardry, alchemy, all sorts of crazy things, and yes, I guess nipple tassels. All over the place. It is quite an interesting spectacle, which Persephone, this is the first time you're seeing it, same with you,
Yeah.
Gold. It's strange.
Super chat effect.
Super chat effect. Okay, there literally are nipple tests. There is in Sam Witch's room.
Are they magical nipple taps?
You see what
They
looks
have
like a
sparklers on them.
strange display along one wall. It's almost like shelves in a way
This guy.
that has what almost look like braziers. Like they're wooden brazier shaped mounts. And on each one of these wooden brazier shaped mounts that are going along several shelves, there's like 4 of them, and then another 4 on this rack, and another 4 on this rack, another 4 on this
Racks
rack.
on racks.
There, racks on racks on racks.
Rack City.
Oh my god.
The lights turn out, the building slowly turns.
As you walk in and you see this, all the lights except on these racks, it's like there's spotlights on them.
This
All
guy's
the
a
lights
weirdo.
turn out, and It seems as if the building is spinning round and round and round and turning upside down. Mirrors
guy
everywhere.
talking about?
It's like you're seeing this everywhere.
Are you reading this man's messages in chat?
I am.
Brother in Christ.
It seems like a fun house of nipple tassels. Because on these racks, what you see are up here, there is bright red lacy nipple tassels off of the first wooden brazier shape. There's some blue sparkly ones. There's these, ooh, they look like actual silver chain ones that come down and have, is that maybe a little diamond at the top? And all of these and many more
Patch
are
makes a mental
magically
note that
spinning
Sam Witch
around
was a man
automatically.
and continues
Automatically.
about his like,
Pat,
Those
where
catch
are
your
you
eye as
taking me?
something
What?
interesting.
What are the
I-
price tags?
I thought I knew.
You don't see any price tag.
Oh, then I can't.
I don't
buy
remember
them.
these the first time we were in here. This guy's
And he
seems to be a
says,
little
"Have you
weird."
seen my new things that I created?"
Unfortunately.
Okay. And as he displays those again, you see Sam Witch. He's in there, and he's very, very happy about
Just
his new creations. But then he turns to address all of you.
Hello, boys.
oh, bad time, huh?
Then he turns to address all of you once again and says, you've returned and you brought some new friends.
Actually, they're old friends.
Well, do to me. What can I do for you?
Dimension door.
Okay. You find yourself on the other side of the room.
Can you, hey, Mr. Witch, can you make a portal to
It's
somewhere?
Quitch.
Quitch?
Quitch. That's better.
All right.
Which?
Which?
What?
Where? Why?
Who?
Can you make a portal to somewhere?
To where? Where?
Oh, I wrote it down. Hang on. Good job, Past Daniel. Shropton.
It's close.
Why would you want to go there?
That's my home.
Oh,
Also, I need
That's
to check on my
unfortunate.
family. Why? His eyes
mean-
immediately narrow on Mr.
do
Which.
you mean why?
All right, stop with
It's
this
like-
fucking game. Just answer my
I
man's
forgot how much I
question.
hate this guy.
I swear to God, shit's gonna get
I
ugly.
tried to leave, it didn't work.
Why?
Oh,
Because.
well, I mean, maybe it's best if I show you.
Yeah, please do.
He is. Follow me.
Bless you.
I'm following him.
Don't do it
He
again.
walks over to one side of the room, and there's a table, and on this table, there is a cloth that is covering something there, and he pulls it off, and what you see is a clear crystal spherical object on a stand on top of the table. Says, I keep this covered up because it tends to show things that many times are not pleasant.
Points to nipple tap. Oh,
Patch's eye
You
is
actually
twitching.
see them in reflected in that.
All the nipple tassels are just spinning.
Yeah.
In
Different
perfect sync.
directions.
No, in perfect sync. All of
I
them.
hope it's like clockwork. One. So when the first one finishes rotation, the last one starts.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
That's
awesome,
exactly
man.
what it is.
That would be pretty
Just
cool.
because you said it. But
That's neat.
he says,
It's the work of
Think-
a madman.
think of your home and stare inside.
I think intensely of my home. Stare
what is
inside the
that?
ball.
Give me a wisdom saving.
Nice or not being nice to me. That should be pretty good. I'm a druid. I think that'd be good. But it won't, because I can only roll below 10. I got a 9 total.
9 total. Your
I
head,
hate rolling good.
your head, as you stare at this, is pounding extremely painfully. You take 10 points of psychic
Holy
damage.
ouch.
But what you see as you attempt to focus past the pain you see your village, almost like an aerial view, almost as if you had turned into an eagle and were circling. You are looking down upon it. There's, isn't it? See the homes.
Oh, this is nice.
See there's the church. There's, oh look, there's the kind of the corner store. You remember you and Thalia always used to go there and beg for, they always had these little sweets that you guys would always try to see if you could beg the owner to give you one for free. Sometimes they would.
After the intense brain pain, Patch sees this and has a sigh of relief, like, whew, all right, things look all right.
As you're looking at this,
A meteor hits it.
it's like you are, as I said, it's like you're an eagle overhead, circling around and looking down at it. And you're getting closer as you're kind of like spiraling down, almost like you're taking a path to swoop down and eventually land. As you're doing that in this vision, you're getting closer and closer to. The closer you get, the more the pleasantness seems to drift away. You start to notice the buildings. Then you get closer. Wait a minute, that's over there. Wait a minute, that looks splattered.
Oh no.
That looks, and you continue to go down through, and you don't see a single moving, living person, but you have seen at least 10 bodies.
Patch is now panicking more than he was initially.
And as you get even closer, those bodies that you do see, you start to see more detail. You see their skin as red, vein-like stripes through it, and kind of a deep purple, almost like on their surface of their skin. Some of them seem to be. It's different from what your companions that you have come to know described happened in Woodbury. Yeah, hold on. Woodhurst. They're not zombies. Clearly have been something. You had a
No, we're
question
too
or a
late.
statement?
See that?
Are
Any
you
of us
trying
see
to
that?
move up and look at
I'm. Dude, I'm
I
not
was
gonna,
watching
like,
as
stare
well.
intently. I'm gonna like kind of passively.
Okay.
I actually wanted to make a history check, see if this seems similar to my.
If you're gonna look, I need both of you to make wisdom save. Anyone
That's-
else?
I'm just gonna be standing behind Patch's moral support in case he needs.
Okay.
16.
Wisdom.
16?
8.
8. You take.
Better than me.
Yeah, but I rolled shit.
Oh no, I did. I got a 9.
Yeah. You take. I rolled shit though. You take 2 points of psychic damage. Same dice. Really shitty roll.
Damn.
You
I was
take
only
2.
half looking.
You
so.
take it. Well, that. You take 2 points of psychic damage.
Ow. Fuck.
You get some intense pain, but you kind of grit your teeth and fend it off, and you don't take any damage. You, both of you, also see what Patch is. It seems like he is guiding it, guiding the direction of what is being seen in this crystal wall.
He's done with the back.
Patch is holding onto the table, and you can see like the gauntlets of ogre power like digging into the the sides of it, crunching the sides of it.
As you're doing that, then I need 2 things from you.
Hey, that's
I need a perception check. It is at advantage. And I need an athletics check.
the perception is E4.
Okay.
Athletics. That doesn't mean I'm gonna roll well. What is that? 18.
18. Okay. You two, because you're kind of staring at at this crystal ball, you're not really paying attention to Patch gripping the table. But you two, Leon, Corbrek, and Jonathan, you're kind of there to support Patch. You notice his hands have gripped the table that this scrying, crushing the wood. It is splintering.
You should hear him saying, no.
Hey, let go.
While he's doing that, you notice movement. You catch it up, and your focus shifts in that. You both of you notice. Again, it's moving now towards a direction of. He noticed some movement around the side of a building.
Patch's forehead is like up against the ball now, and he switches
Yeah,
to holding onto. He's like,
You move to hold
Show
on to
me
the ball.
something. He's not
firm.
like death gripping this now.
It's
He's,
firm, even with your strength.
yeah, it's some
It's
magic item.
firm.
I assume it would crumble so
But you're
easily.
focusing in, and what you see is his vision shifts, and it goes around the corner of this building that looks like some kind of black or
Please
something
show me
along there.
something.
And you see some movement over there, and what you see, it both horrifies you and relieves you. You see two figures. One of them is laying on the ground. Their clothes are haphazardly kind of laying over them and covering them. It seems like they have fallen down and are struggling and they seem to be alive but having difficulty. It is you notice the veins of red
That's
going
bad.
up their arms as they're on the ground. The thing that relieves you. Kneeling down next. She seems okay. You don't see any indication of danger, disease, anything on her. She seems like she is attempting to tend to your mentor. And just seeing her alive and, as far as you can tell, unaffected by whatever this is that's happening, brings you some relief. But seeing your mentor on the ground, clearly being affected, horrifies at the same time.
Also, if Leon is nearby, I'm gonna be like, hey, that's her. You asked for a description of her.
I need a perception check so that now you can shift your focus to what's going on the orb.
After Patch takes a second to take a deep breath, seeing that Dolly is okay and the mentor is alive at least, albeit not doing well.
24.
Okay. Now, what you see,
get a shot.
it is again from Patch's point of view as he is directing this vision. He is focused not entirely on Thalia, but on both her and his mentor. And so the focus is split. It's kind of looking, it's not really looking for details. So all you can really make out from the angle that this is looking at is Thalia appears to be a young adult or female who's got, as he described, short brown hair, a relatively round face, but you can't see exactly her features because you're kind of at an angle coming from the side of her. You can't see a direct look at her face, but you can kind of tell fairly round features. Her hair is light, kind of light brown with some streaks of darker brown through it, and it is wavy. It is very kind of a cute short haircut that stops at about kind of the level of her chin. Doesn't go beyond that. She has typical dwarvish features. Even though she is a female, her shoulders are broad, but not so much for a dwarf, but compared to other races. From there, she has slender yet muscular arms.
Muscular.
Yep. A bit of an hourglass figure as best you can tell, where her top is sturdy and broad with a very small waist and then winds out into some very womanly shaped hips and sturdy legs.
She got that badongadong.
She does have a bit of a booty on her, as far as you can
I
tell.
love to see it.
It's like an anime where it has to show the ass as the first female
Yeah.
feature.
Also, that I'm glad that my 24 has me paying attention to her ass.
No,
Yes,
you're
you
literally
should.
You are a
you're not
bard.
paying attention to your ass. You're literally trying to gather a description.
Okay.
You're
And-
literally getting a view from
And
the,
with
the,
that
like,
with that perception check,
Really, that's
even though
Patch's
you don't
guidance
get
there.
even though you don't get an actual head-on look at her full face, you get enough. You think if you try a sending spell again, your odds of success are greatly increased. It's almost a guarantee.
Okay, Patch. What want me to say?
Patch is still looking at the ball like,
Oh.
like oh,
I will
man.
need another wisdom save from time.
That one's a lot better. 21.
Okay, the literal pain of what you are seeing in your village. You know that this is a vision. This is not a vision of the future. This is not a possibility. This is what is. And that knowledge of what you have seen is painful. But this time, grasping on to the knowledge, mentor seems to still be alive, at least at this moment, and that your childhood best friend is as well. You grasp on the positivity of it. And you grasp onto that. And you fight off the pain and no more damage. But it is still to see what has happened.
All right, we got to do something. We got to get over there, talk to her, something. I have to know what happened or what we can do. Patch is reeling.
Make a history check based on the visions that I've been seeing
Go
alongside
for it.
this to see what they match with my backstory in my village.
Go for it.
What happened to my positivity?
I'm
The
sorry,
balloons are
what?
gone. They stayed at the circus.
Jason, that's a 19.
Positivity
A
balloon.
19. Okay.
What about my snail
Higher
racing
than
medal?
4.
That is
You
higher
actually
than
still have
4.
medal.
Oh, fuck yeah. What was the snail's
nice.
name? I got to write that down.
I'm not going to remind you.
You monster.
Just rewatch the stream, it's okay.
I will.
Steven.
Ah, you remembered.
Yes.
Now give me inspiration. I dare you.
Yep, I will. You remembered. You deserve it.
What if
You
I
got
remember?
inspiration
I wasn't
because
even
I-
there.
If you remembered you were there,
Snails.
you'd have gotten 2 points of inspiration. All right, so
Welcome, buddy.
Thank you.
with that 19 on the history check, Gold, you remember your hometown. And you remember the events of where you being chased, demon, remember all that? And you go, wait, no, before that, what happened? You force yourself to think back to what led up to those. And what you are seeing now looks very
Patch, we need to go. Right. Now.
That's what I've been saying.
Wizard man,
yes.
can you get us there?
Sure, it looks awfully dangerous.
Right now.
Please take us.
Please,
there.
I have gold. I can pay you. Just get us over there. Patch sounds
You have
desperate.
already done a favor for me. Not charge you at least. You have done a lot for me. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can I get my horse?
Of course.
Patch just like you hear the concrete slide turn like
Of course.
I would not be at full fighting capacity without it.
He's not like a I can
Where
move from
is
in and
that
out
that
of
horse
existence.
for like half an hour.
It's powerful. It's a fucking Pegasus.
Where
Our time together has
It's
been
a
short, but I can't
Pegasus.
imagine life
It's
without
right
you.
outside your tower.
A Pegasus. How did you acquire this?
Well, you see, I often find myself hearing
We're never gonna
new
get to this town.
melodies. I find myself hearing new melodies that inspire me, and thus I weave them into magical form.
I played my instrument for the first time in a year, and I
He-
summoned a horse.
Got his ass.
Another inspiration for Patch.
Gonna get another feat by the end of the session.
We gotta get up.
Just look.
Yep, I seized it.
Okay.
What?
I just rolled to see if he knows exactly what you're talking about. I
Knows
rolled a nat 20.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
He's like, he looks at you and goes, "Oh, you learned how to do find graders.
Yes.
You realize you can just pass that."
Yes, but I would. If
I'd
we're,
rather not.
If we're going to a dangerous location, I don't see what the issue is with you just coming downstairs and teleporting
Where
That's not
is
how
it?
far the walk was downstairs.
right outside the door.
Door! Open up! Don't give me that shit! Open up! Thank you.
Horses can go upstairs, but not back down, right? Where's that cows?
That's
Wait.
cows.
Wait.
You hear the plop, 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 plop up the stairs.
And eventually the door swings open, and there's your Pegasus. It comes into the room.
Now, how hard was that?
Well, seeing that we're going to a place where there's danger, apparently
Yes,
we can't
young
waste
lady.
spell slots.
So,
Yes, you wouldn't understand.
DM, while all of that happened, as soon as Patch looked away from the wall, I wanted to look into it.
She
for a
changes the
minute.
channel.
Yes,
Give
I'm
me a
changing
wisdom
the
save.
channel.
Click.
Give me a wisdom
I'm
save.
changing the channel.
Give me a wisdom save.
That's
I wanted to see if my show was on.
You take 9 points of psychic
This is
damage.
Yeah.
fucking Toy Story.
What are you focusing on?
So,
You skipped it. Be faster. Keep going.
I could tell.
Daddy and my homeworld.
Okay.
Papito?
Papa.
Puppy.
I need perception checks from everyone else at disadvantage because
Based on psychic?
there's yes, but it's at disadvantage,
So
so
it's
you're
normal.
at straight roll.
And I was like, I was waiting
Well,
till
yeah,
I
what
was
about that-
Everyone
kinda
else
not
is
paying
occupied
attention,
with
yeah.
what the fuck is going on.
What about that 22 passive though?
It doesn't matter. This is
Alright.
everyone is occupied.
13.
You would have to physically make this. So we're gonna go around the room.
30.
Dirty 20.
Natural 20.
For a
Like,
total
what the
of
fuck, guys?
Wait, aren't these at
28.
disadvantage?
I got a 15.
Mine was a straight roll.
I got a 15 and a
13.
14.
13.
Okay.
Or, well, here I am thinking of
You
doing shit by
two
myself.
actually notice out of the corners of your eye
Stephanie
That-
explodes.
Shit.
Whoa.
the
Only
image
just
on the
caught it,
crystal
though.
ball changes. Whether or not you decide to look that way and really focus on it or not is up to you. You just notice it changes. It's
I feel like Patch would not be able to resist
okay.
looking at it at least.
Okay. What about
Another
you?
wisdom save, I'm guessing?
We're getting. Hold on. Wait. Are you going to shift your focus and look at it?
No, my focus is on Patch and getting
Okay.
this stuff.
So
Patch
I need a
curious
wisdom save
ability.
from you.
Oh, well, the dice giveth and the dice taketh away. That one's a nat 1 for a 5.
Okay.
40 points of psychic damage.
No,
Yikes.
not 40.
Motherfucker knocked out.
8.
17.
Not that much better, honestly.
Anyways, you know this
I hope
boss
there's
fight
no
we're walking
combat.
into?
You.
no combat.
Papa.
Come with me.
Well, maybe you
Stream?
could just cast
Oh,
the
no.
spell again.
I took 17 damage for a
Like, is that really that
sidebar.
that
My
crazy
money-
to
my
not
money
want to
is
use
that-
my
my money
fourth
is-
level spell?
My money is Persephone
No,
gets
it's
sucked
not.
through the orb.
I
and you're
mean,
gonna
to
have to go hunt her ass
a
again.
wizard with 9th level spells, it probably isn't that big a deal.
Wow, look at you, little bard. I have 9th level magic.
I'm
My
coming
money,
up on
my money
half
is
health, but I
Persephone
haven't
gets
used it.
sucked through the orb, and you're gonna have to go rescue her ass again.
Motherfucker, if I have to go grab her a third time,
I can do
Oh,
this
that's
for
on
free.
you, bro.
no.
I can do this for free once.
Fool me once.
Shame on you.
It's gotta be
Fool
one
me
time.
twice.
Shame on
Yeah.
me. Fool me a third
yeah.
time, and motherfucker, I'm stabbing you on the ground where you lie.
It's cure wounds.
Oh. I sure hope there's nothing to fight on the other side of this.
There is, but
There
apparently
will be.
Persephone's
Persephone's gonna get sucked through a
I
portal.
got a
again.
5, so that's 9 points of health back.
Yeah, boy. I already used up a wild shape to get over here.
You know, my strategy of like rolling the dice unconventionally has actually been working very well.
My strategy of rolling the dice, because it's a randomized thing, working out pretty good.
Watch, I'm gonna get an 8 right now.
No
9.
Rolls a 9 on the D8.
Exactly.
4.
Did he get on that thing?
Okay, I didn't get on the street.
9.
5.
Missed the thing again.
Okay. Ooh.
No, I mean it hit the.
Ooh. 4. No worries.
Game's rigged.
Game's rigged. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm always right, so.
Well, anyways, chat. How y'all doing? Can y'all comment, say hi?
All I'm saying is I'm not gonna go hunt
Tell 'em
Persephone's
that,
ass
like,
down if she gets sucked through the
Leon over here has
She
like
gets the big
magnificent hair.
So does Leon have magnificent hair, or does Logan have magnificent?
No, Leon. Leon.
I really fucking butchered that word. Magnificent.
Mama
Mama gumma.
Magnanimous wing.
You're for sure.
Maganga.
My hair is tangle free.
No more tears or tears.
No,
Was it tears or tears? How did you read the L'Oreal shampoo as a kid? I always thought it was no more tears.
No more tears, brother.
Yeah, well, I learned that later.
Yeah,
I
well.
figured it was like if you get the shampoo in your eyes and some little baby ass kid cries about it.
What were you, like 4 when you saw the
okay.
commercial?
Probably. It was a
Damn.
long ass time when the containers were shaped like fish.
Oh my god, I missed that. Dude, no.
that
I
shit.
got a bottle of wine at my store. It's a Pinot Bianco that's shaped like a fish. It
What a
is.
strange segue from shampoo.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick. It is actually no more tears, not because it doesn't induce tears, but because it's challenging you. Are you really a bitch? Are you gonna cry?
You gonna cry, you little wiener?
No more tears.
It's a command. It's
What,
not
you
a-
gonna cry? Gonna go to your mommy?
She gonna get more shit.
Yeah, we need Jen on the stream.
If she gets sucked through the portal, I don't give a fuck.
Dude,
My
if
brain is working so fucking slowly right now. I noticed that Jen and Dad left, but it didn't fucking like fully register to me. I was like,
also,
oh yeah, they're
can
good.
we comment real fast? What kind of abusive relationship is this?
All right. So she's got no information.
Hey, that's
Through all-
me.
Through all that pain,
I'm sorry.
My brain hurts.
you are
I
still
know.
looking at this orb, this scrying orb or crystal ball, whatever you want to call this magical device. In it, you see
Tuesday.
you see a demonic entity, clearly on the abyssal plane. You're not sure exactly what level of the abyss, but it's one of the levels. And it is sitting in what you can only think of as a throne, in a very grotesque looking throne room.
I would have no idea who.
No,
They look
no
evil as
fucking
shit, right?
clue.
They look evil as shit. Correct?
They look evil as shit, and they look the nearest equivalent. Actually, give me a religion check.
That's gonna be iffy.
Oh, brother.
Even if I don't have
You know
proficiency.
what? I'm going to give you bardic inspiration.
If only Alpha was
Bardic
here.
inspiration. So I actually got 19.
Okay. You knock over my mimic?
I'm
How
so
dare you?
sorry.
Mimic boy. Okay.
He's a-
Jen's drunk. It's alright.
All right. So what?
I got
I'm
a
sorry.
full
What
bottle
did you
of
get?
wine.
19.
19.
That was with the
Okay.
bardic inspiration and my
No, that's good.
measly
that's
plus one.
real good. I'm actually very, very proud of
Just go
that.
stand in front of the thing for a minute, man.
Bro, I'm freezing over here.
Mm.
Much hotter over.
Bro, I'm gonna have to
You
go to the
guys-
land down
You
under.
guys got here first. You could have sat over here.
Too many wires.
I didn't
Alright.
want. I like Australia.
Oh, fuck. 8.
Okay.
Oh.
With a 19,
I don't have
The-
a set up.
closest that you can gather of this, this is, as far as like creatures are concerned, it is clearly a demon. Or demon, I can speak.
A demon.
I hate these.
And
Demons.
the closest thing that you can relate this creature to is a Balor, which is a greater demon, but it seems even more so than
Oh shit.
the best you can come up with is this thing is not just a greater demon. This might even be a demon lord.
The greatest demon?
No, the next step up, a demon lord.
The best?
Yeah. And
The demoness.
standing in front of it is yet another demon
Another one? There's way too many demons here.
that is
Two.
that is
That's
a little bit
too many.
yeah, that is a little lower level than it, as far as you can tell. It's clearly a greater demon of some kind, but
And an
you're not
okay
exactly
demon
sure the
at
exact
best.
type. It definitely seems to be deferring to this. You can't hear what they're saying because the pain in your head is just immense, but they're clearly having a conversation. And the one sitting in the throne seems to be kind of directing what's going on towards this other one. And give me an insight.
11.
Plus
What?
11? Oh, it's gonna be a good roll.
Just
Wow.
11 straight. You don't get a ton off of it. It's kind of hard to read them. You're not used to,
Patch has no
To
idea
demons?
about this type of stuff.
Yeah, you're not
other
used
than
to
he knows
demons?
demons are evil.
but you do pick up a little bit of the body language. At least you think so. What you think is that the one in charge seems to be slightly on edge, but kind of like he's giving the impression of, I've got it under control. And he's directing this other demon, kind of saying, hey, you go do what I told you, and things are going to be okay. But there's just that little edge of, I'm a little concerned about something, maybe not too. You get what I mean?
Patch is just gonna watch this. He's gonna question her about it once it's over.
Okay.
But he's gonna let it play out so he doesn't interrupt anything that could.
Mhm. And that's all you see. It seems like an interaction that's occurring. It occurs for a little bit of while, some back and forth. Can't hear the conversation because
Yeah.
it's like it's almost like shrieking in your head, and that's what's causing you the pain and the damage. So you can't hear what's being said, but you can observe it. And then eventually the vision fades, the crystal ball clouds over, and nothing else is. Does anyone else have anything else they're doing at this time specifically?
I'm going to approach Percy after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
While you're approaching Percy,
No,
at
actually,
the
with all my
meantime,
new lessons that I've learned from my friends.
I
Sam,
should do so right now.
Sam Which is like, give me a few moments. If you really want this to happen,
I
make it
do
happen.
really want it to happen.
I just need to prepare everything. It takes a little bit of. And he goes over to one of his workbenches where there are vials and bags and sacks of material components. Any of you who have dealt with arcane magic specifically know for a fact, okay, yeah, he's preparing a spell. So Leon and Persephone, okay, you guys know arcane. You know, yeah, this motherfucker's doing a spell. Patch, and you know he's dealing with magic. You don't
He's
know the
doing
exact
magic-y
thing.
stuff.
Gold, you know some magic. It's more divine. magic, so it's divine magic. But you do know, okay, he's dealing with magic. He's busy preparing. It looks like he's doing what you're asking. But it's going to take a few minutes. In that time, you all doing it. You are approaching Persephone. Before we get into that, are any others of you, anything else in particular?
I'm petting my horse.
Okay, so we go to Patch as you approach Persephone.
Patch is still like, oh God.
Yeah, you're in
Hey,
you're in
Percy.
pain, motherfucker.
Percy, what was that?
Pass.
I mean,
Opinion on
technically, yeah.
mine.
Or Patch, was that your family?
Yes.
Patch's eyes narrow on you. They look evil as shit. Pardon my language. Actually,
Say I
no.
lived a
Don't
happy
pardon my
life.
language. They looked evil as shit.
I didn't say happy life.
Patch is just like eyeballing. Like, are you evil? I've kind of been like playing into that this whole time, but I never actually like super
mean-
believed it.
I didn't think I was.
Don't try anything weird.
I do recommend we get to your town quick though.
That is the
Sounds
goal.
like
I can only
some-
go as quick as
It
Mr. Witch.
sounds like
Witch.
some shit's about to go down.
How would you know that?
Did you not just? We had this discussion 2 seconds ago.
2 seconds ago, I was watching your evil family.
Exactly.
But the other stuff was out of character, I'm pretty sure. He just said we need to go now. And I was like, yeah, I was trying to do that already. For what?
Shit show. You see the same fucking orb I do, right, man?
Do you have a solution?
No. This is a future problem.
I'm at this point when they're yelling at each other, I'm just gonna walk and be like, hey, save it. Use it on the end.
What do you guys know that I don't?
Well,
Are
from
there
what,
enemies there right now? I didn't even see them.
I'm assuming whoever caused this to your town is probably still nearby. That's probably what she's implanting.
I
It's
figured it was a
implementing.
lingering effect from the root that had contaminated their, I think it was a water supply. Like we had
I feel
seen
like this
at,
that was back in Zombieland.
It's the same
In
choice.
Woodhurst.
Same thing.
Patch looks to Gold and his look.
His ears perk up.
Gold says through like a strained voice.
Okay.
Seeing this brought me to that place.
Hey, you're telling me.
I don't want the same thing that happened to me to happen to you.
Have you told Patch what's happened to you?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
He's like,
Hell
working
yeah.
on
Shush,
it.
I'm talking. Backstory. That's in character. It makes sense.
So, what happened to my village, my family, things, me fleeing for my life, being forced into a military that I or no allegiance to. That all took effect. The root's influence on my village. Same way it's
You
doing
joined the
yours.
army?
Serve and protect.
The same way it does yours now.
Am I gonna have to join the army? I don't really want to.
We need to go to your village.
I
And we need to be ready to face at least a greater.
be looking at my greatly reduced health.
My father was the
Do I have
greatest
any health
warrior my
potions?
village had known for decades. Maybe even 100 years. and he was slew in a single stroke.
That's not looking good for the home team here, bud.
I said we need to. I only hope that you take this warning in heart.
All right, well maybe I want to get over there like soon.
Lickety split.
I was actually going to say those exact words, and I opted not to in the last second.
I don't think the word means what you think it means.
Maybe it'd be best to take a breather. Check this.
How long is it, or how long do you think it'll take to get the portal ready?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking in the direction
Mr.
of the wizard.
Winch.
He's sitting there. He's focused. He's pulling everything. Like, huh?
How long till you get the portal ready, sir?
Minutes.
About 1 hour.
Minutes.
All right, well,
How are you feeling, Pat?
my head hurts.
A lot.
I will then cast Cure Wounds on you at second.
And I think having my ability to transform at maximum capacity might be a good time, because I can only do that a couple times in between rests.
I don't know that
Gain
we have
12 hit
time
points.
for naps.
I think you're right, which is really unfortunate.
I'm gonna.
Bro, I cast Dimension Door about 10 minutes ago. I don't want to hear it.
Just to get to the other side of the
Yes.
The
room.
other side of the room. It literally put you 30 feet away. It's a
It's a
large room.
200
My
feet spell.
head feels
I know, but
better.
it put you 30 feet away
know.
somehow.
I don't mean to be
I'm
that
gonna
guy.
take
It's actually
I-
500 feet.
I don't know.
I don't
mean
Yeah.
that.
I'm missing 4 spells.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
Oh, for what
Let's just take a
message
quick
you're sending?
8-hour
So,
rest.
so I summon the horse, I
Yeah.
cast Healing Word on you at 5th
Yeah.
level, and I cast Sending twice. I don't actually mind the spell slots, I was just being a dick.
I'm gonna try to gather everybody before the before the spell activates. Before we tell them, listen. It's like Gold said, we're gonna be in the shit of it. So, from what I've learned being with you guys and being in this realm, if we're gonna get into the shit of it, might as well try to remember the good times when we're in the dark. That helps the best. We're gonna try to do our best to take care of Patch and his friends and his lead and his human people, but this shit's only gonna get worse from here. So, before we get into it, I give each one of them a glass. I'll take out my weak. I'll give each of them a shot. Be like, listen,
Patch smells is like,
it's honestly it's a lot weaker than normal. It's not.
It's
gonna
wine, not moonshine.
Yeah, it's wine. It's wine.
Patch didn't really drink any alcohol before that magic circus stuff.
And I'm gonna say, listen, I'll die by next to any of you on the battlefield, but I try not to let my friends. And that's what you guys have become to me while I've met you, even though I've just met them like today. But
All
you
right.
two, I trust you guys, and I know I'll do anything to help you guys. 'Cause it'll
What am
help me
I?
out.
Chopped liver, says Jonathan.
I gave him a shot too. I gave him a cup too.
You just said 2.
Yeah, he wasn't talking to
Jonathan
Leon,
doesn't
obviously.
speak much. I thought he was a mute.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was like.
I'm just fucking.
Oh wow, you actually talked to me.
And I'll fill everybody's cup like, all right, well, to the shit.
Alright, you're muscle, right?
I'll take frontline if you need.
Cool.
I think Patch actually has the highest strength right now.
Alright, well, you're muscle too then, now aren't you, bunny?
Mine is artificially enhanced.
Mine's
Still
natural.
works.
I'm going to mount my horse.
Oh, dude. Getting
Ew.
that
You
privacy of your own home.
are dirty.
I know.
I'm also going to have Jonathan join me.
Whoa!
You are dirty.
That's
Yeah,
adorable.
I didn't know Brokeback Mountain came in the home game of D&D.
You do not speak of Cassiopeia that way.
Oh my god.
Brokeback Mountain, the home game.
Okay. So, as you guys are
Patch
Kind of
drinks a little shot.
yeah.
It's like, "Ugh."
as you guys are kind of sharing a drink. Thought I had a sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Bless.
Don't do it again.
Bless. All right. As you guys are kind of sharing a drink in solidarity as a group, you take your shots, knock them back. Then Sam Witch. Aha! I think I have it. And
Teleports us
He-
to talk instead.
He turns around, looks at all of you, and says, "Okay." And you see he's got in his arms, like, there's several different vials and bags of different things. And he goes, "Okay, gather round, gather round, gather round."
Hey,
We gather around.
how accurate? Where are you gonna send us exactly? Just like the
You
middle
said
of town?
Trapton, right?
Yeah.
Right in the
Shropton?
middle.
Where did you say? You said
In the-
Trapton?
Trapton.
Trapton. That's right. Shropton.
In the middle.
Right in the middle.
Maybe we.
You
should,
wanna
like,
go somewhere
to the
else?
And
side.
so you all find yourselves in an odd
like,
Wherever
short
he could
rest.
send us.
circus location.
I think a short rest would be super nice, super cool.
You
All
went.
right, do you want to save your town or do
What-
you want to take a nap?
It
do
would
you
only
wanna
be an
do?
hour.
I'm willing to help, but I
And
need
if
to
we're
know what
fighting
you
a demon,
want.
that short rest will be very.
Why don't we
Let's
get
go.
there and see if we can get a short?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We go to the side of the town, in the
Let's
woods
go.
somewhere.
Let's get to your friend first.
Agreed.
All right, let's just get to your friend and your mentor.
Got me nervous though. If there's like some big old demon guy trying to ambush us.
Okay, he's getting indication from others in the group of let's go. So while you guys are discussing this, you see him, he steps out into kind of the center of his workspace area where there's more empty space, empty floor space.
Gather around.
And he
Gather around.
kind of kneels down and he drops all the different stuff onto the ground and he starts digging through the different pouches and stuff. You see him pull out what looks like some kind of herb and he goes and just like flings it everywhere. He grabs a vial and literally smashes it in his hand and then snorts it up.
Oh.
Grabs another thing, sprinkles some kind of
This
liquid
guy's insane.
around, pulls out a candle out of nowhere that is already
assist him
lit.
with any of this?
Hmm?
Can I assist just in any way?
Roll Arcana check.
Oh,
Okay. You're seeing him do things. You're a sorcerer. You
Yeah.
know, you pull magic really from the ether and just your innate talent. Whatever the fuck he's doing, it's obviously arcane magic, but wizards are weird. They do all sorts of weird shit. And you don't know if there's anything you can do to help this guy because you don't even know if what he's doing is actually magic or if he's just crazy. And as you're seeing that, he literally pulls a candle out of his pocket, and the candle's already lit. And then he takes it and he touches it to some of the liquid and powder that has fallen onto the ground, and it literally lights up. And for a second, the flare of flame and energy, you think he's literally going to self-immolate, but it just and then backs down, and then there is on the ground in front of him an arcane symbol. And then another, and then another, and then another. And they seem to start forming almost a grid on the ground, like they're popping up out of nowhere. He starts moving his hands in strange motions, which you and Leon both know. Okay, these are arcane spell casting motions. These are things that you know innately. Leon, you know through your bardic music, but you do typically through a
you had to go
different
to
way.
school.
But these are a wizard's way and how they do things. As he's moving his hands and he begins to speak arcane words, weave the web of arcane energy around. You see tendrils of energy pulling up off of these symbols, begin to weave into a pattern that takes shape and eventually encapsulates all of you. Weaves around 1, 2, 3, one at a time. Even your horse, of Pegasus, as it grabs around,
Casio.
and then he seems to pick up. It's Cassiopeia? Is that your...
It's a good name.
Yeah, that's a very good name. He grabs, almost like he's grabbing the energy itself, pulls it around into the center, brings it up, then down to the ground, says, "Good journey." Poof!
Patch says, thanks, you too. Ah, damn it.
It's almost like the air around you gets sucked out of your lungs. And for a second, it feels like you're dying, and then as your vision goes black for an instant and comes back, you find yourself in the center of what looks like kind of an open expanse, and as your senses start to come back and regain and you see what's around you, you're standing in the center of a relatively small village. You're home.
Patch is looking around frantically, gets his bearings, and runs to the spot where he saw them at.
And as you start running to that spot, before you can really move off that, and for tonight,
Fair enough.
as you have arrived in the village of Shropton,
Captain.
and we will take in the sights of that at the next episode. So, we will see you guys all next week, Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is going to be our normal new start times. So, we will see you all then. I hope you had a fun time, and you're all naked. Possibly. But we will see you all. We will see
I
you
didn't
all
realize
next
there was a chat. I was like, you're
Yep.
just telling everyone that
Nope,
they're
that's a chat.
Man's
So we
being
will
horny
see you
on
all
me.
next Tuesday at 5 p.m. I hope you all had a good time. I hope the players all had a good time. I know I did.
That was fun.
And